What's going on, everybody, man? Welcome to the late hour show. It's your boy Yogi Loco. We got
Hey,
D Money in the building. We got our special guest Leeta Beeta in the building. What's
hey,
going on?
what's up? What's up?
Oh man, we big chilling, man. What's going on with you?
Not much. Just working, working, working. It's either working on the 9 to 5 or working on music. Clock out from the man and clock in for myself.
Hell yeah, man. That's the best way to do it. That's the best way to do it.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna spend 8 hours working for somebody else. You at least got to put 4 or 5 to 6 hours in for yourself, at least. At least.
Yeah. Oh shit, I think we got a problem.
That's a dope ass
Hold on,
poster behind you.
hold on. Don't nobody. Hold on. Fuck around. I don't know what this. They stopped us on Facebook. I just got to react to this.
Facebook tripping again.
Listen. Well, I scheduled it for 10:30, so I don't know if I like took too long to start the stream. Or,
Good old technology, right?
yeah, I'm trying to see if it's like live on Facebook. Yeah, hold on. It ain't nothing but a little hiccup. I can fix it. My bad, leader.
You
My
good?
ass
You
tried
good?
to schedule, my ass tried to schedule this shit ahead of time. But fuck something up.
Hey, shit happens.
Hold on, I'm not clear. I'm about it. Yeah, about it. Fucks up though. Oh,
I'm gonna play one of these songs while he does that.
we still live on Twitch and Twitter, but I just got to re-add it back to Facebook. Facebook be on some bullshit.
What's it now?
No, we good now. All right, now we good. Sure. All right, now we back on.
We
What's
back on.
going
We
on?
live.
Yeah, we live now. Now we live and directing.
All right. Live, direct, and effect.
Hell yeah. So leader be to tell everybody who you are, what you do for everybody watching who may not know who you are.
Okay. What's up, everybody? As he said, my name is Lita Beater. I'm a female rapper, songwriter, music producer, performer, inspirational person to help keep you pumped, for the most part. I come from the Bay Area. I come from Richmond, California. Um, Life was difficult. Grew up in foster care, group home to group homes. Really, honestly, hip hop is what's raised me for the most part. Taught me what I can and cannot do. Music helped me get into poetry, into writing, getting into theater. And it helped me like not be shy and like get me out of my bubble, especially when I was a child. So after going through high school and then graduating college, I realized in college that college was a scam the whole entire time. So then I was like, okay, well, instead of wasting my time with this, I'm about to just go, follow my dreams and just hit shit with my own lyrics. I used to be in a band and I used to like sing cover songs. And it
Oh
took a
yeah,
while for me to get the courage. Yeah. And it took me a while to get the courage for me to spit my own shit. But once I was going through college and was realizing that, we put all of our money to society and the government don't give a damn about us, you might as well do something that makes you feel good about yourself. So for me, it's always been music and writing.
hell
So
yeah. That's dope. That's
yeah.
dope. That's hella dope. That's a hell of a story you got there, leader.
Came right out the
Life.
gate.
I mean, life be like that. I mean, honestly, it's the year of the crack babies. That's what they say right now. Everybody from 1989 to like 92, like everyone's in their prime, basically trying to make sure they find their light. And a lot of us are realizing and learning that we're not what society has judged us to be. And music is a great outlet to be able to get out of that book or out of that cage that they want to put you in. It teaches you business development, negotiation. Like it teaches you a whole lot of skills that they don't teach in school, just to be able to go on a musical journey.
That's motherfucking facts right there. That's the realest shit I ever heard.
It's
That's
real shit
definitely
though.
a lot of shit, man. Hell yeah, hell yeah. So how long have you been out here? Because I know you said you was from Cali. How long have you been out here?
I've only been in Arizona for like less than 3 years.
3 years.
I've just I pushed my music through the Bay Area. I pushed my music through Sacramento, and then I pushed my music up through Reno, Nevada, Tahoe, and Vegas, and then made my way to Arizona. So now I'm now pushing my music in Arizona and trying to keep that going, and then keep those three states fluctuating until I'm ready to move to the next state and push in that scene to keep getting my name out there.
Now, would you say the music seems different from California to here for you?
Oh, definitely, definitely. The vibe is, from what I noticed, every scene, the underground scene is different. And I noticed that out here in Arizona, there you gotta bring the heat. You gotta bring the heat in Arizona. And in California, it's easy to slack off and kind of just, blend with the crowd a little bit. But once you get into different realms and different elements, you gotta be able to stand out and bring that heat. Because everybody out here in Arizona, they bring that heat. They got their cameramans, their videographers. They got hundreds of people with their crews. They can sell tickets. Like it's a jungle out here. You got to be ready to get in and work, because it ain't no game out here in this heat. AZ don't play.
Hey, hell yeah, yeah. But I definitely seen you
Wow.
working, man. I definitely seen you working. You definitely did some performances. I'll be watching you. You had a few
Yeah.
performances recently, didn't you? You performed at one of the Arizona mixtape events, I think.
Yep. I be doing their showcases. I be popping out. I fucks with Arizona mixtape. They definitely help put me on too. So I definitely, yeah, I try to stay loyal to them and make sure I jump on what they got right away. Right away, because it's not easy from coming from another state, another town, and trying to, jump in. So the person that gives me the opportunity, I appreciate that. Like tonight, I definitely appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like you see me working hard, and you want to give me a moment of spotlight, and I definitely appreciate that, because that helps. It goes a long way. You know what I mean?
Oh hell yeah, 100 man. Your episode will
This be
be
one of
on
those
YouTube.
interviews that could blow up.
We be lit in this motherfucker. Usually,
Hell
it'll be a
yeah.
few more people in here. Uh, y'all passion, he ain't feeling too good, so he ain't here right now.
Yeah,
But he
hopefully he
definitely
feel
is.
better.
But I see you working. I didn't listen to some of your music too to keep it 100. Uh, you know,
Okay.
I, I think you doped in a motherfucker. I listened to a few of your songs before I even reached out to you and shit. Like I've been heard about you to keep it a band.
Hey.
I've been heard about you. I didn't check. I watched the video you had posted, I believe, when you had did the hip hop festival.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
you had performed, so I definitely didn't check out a few of your performance videos. You be lifting a motherfucker on stage.
I appreciate that. You got to bring it. You can't be bored. Nobody wants to see nothing boring. You know, you got to bring it. You got to be confident. At the end of the day, you got to practice. And this is what I tell people all the time. You got to practice. Don't just go up on stage all drunk and high and think you can't work and bring your shit. Like, just because you got 10 people on stage and a whole bunch of females shaking that ass doesn't mean that you're actually working. Are you actually spitting them lyrics and got breath control? Are you enunciating? Did you practice? Or does it look like trash? Like, I'm really big at, I don't care if there's only one person who sees me. That one person who sees me is going to get a lit ass show. That's all I know, because it starts trickling off. And that's how you end up building authentic and real fans. Everybody wants to write off everybody's clout, but you really got to learn how to build your real true fan base. And that really comes delivering and bringing what you got to the table when it's time to perform, you know?
What kind of influence do you want your music to spread?
What kind of influence? I mean, I'm more of a high frequency type of person, to where I just want to make sure you get up and dance, move your body, you know, groove a little bit. You know, you shouldn't just have to sit there and bob. I want you to get up and move. Moving your body gives vibration within your spirit, and giving vibration within your spirit takes you to a higher level, to a higher element. So I want people to be able to, when they listen to the music, it's something that actually takes over them more on a higher level than just being like, oh yeah, she cool. Nah, I made you get up and move and dance. Someone was like, oh shit, that shit was catchy. Yeah, you like that Missy Elliott type of TLC type of vibe, bringing it back in. You know, Debrat keeping it funkified. You know, like, you know, just a little bit. It's gonna groove but have a good time. You know what I mean? Positivity. You know.
Hell yeah, man. That's what's up.
That's
That's
what
what's up.
I
So,
Yeah.
he said he on a lot. That's Jay Hound. He said he tuned in.
Hey, what's that?
Jay Hound.
Tuning in live. We live. Hey.
For real, man. Let's
like.
motherfucking get it.
Energy.
Uh, so 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 I got a question. So what can we expect from you this year? Like with your music?
My goals and expectations for this year coming up is to be able to work with more people, be able to collab on more projects, be able to pop out to more events. I'm like in the back in the middle of Maricopa, so it gets really hard to like try to come into Phoenix and Glendale and trying to like pop out to stuff. But my goal is to definitely make sure I do more and work with more people. It's not just one or two people in Arizona. There's tons of great promoters out here and great events that are going on that I definitely want to be able to hop on. I know, majority of shit is, you got to pay to play. You know what I mean? So right now it's really just saving up, stacking up. That way I know in 2 months from now I can be able to hop on stuff without it being a problem. You know what I mean? It's all budgeting and prioritizing. Only can take on what you can take on. You know, a lot of artists get excited and put themselves in debt right away and like, oh yeah, I could pay you back. Nah, no, no, no. Get your bread up and then book what you can book. Book as much as what you can. You know what I mean? And then report it to BMI and get paid back and reimbursed from it and do it again. So I plan to just do 10 times more than what I did this last year. I didn't go as hard as I could have this last year. I know that there's more that I can do and capable of. So it's a matter of just popping out more and being able to network more.
Do you got any new albums in the deck?
We always working on stuff. I got 10 new songs ready. 10 new songs ready that I'm about to record this weekend. So lyrics, everything already ready, set to go. I got my own studio, so I just record when I want to record. I clock out, get off work, put on a beat, and start going,
That's what's up.
About
Yeah.
every 2 to 3 weeks, I'm dropping something new. I stay
Nice.
productive. You
Okay.
know, songwriting is a skill. You can't lose that skill. So it's something that you have to keep doing. Even if you don't put it out, you don't have to put everything out, but you do have to at least continue to give yourself homework in order to get better at your skills. You know, so I'm always working on something.
Yeah. We got some of your music.
Which one we playing?
Hey, which one we playing?
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. We got Hotel, Roll the Dice, Neck, and Steel.
Roll the
Okay,
dice.
hotels chill. Hotels chill. Y'all been smoking and chilling. You know what I mean? It's a good vibe, type of West Coast type of vibe. So I mean, I think that's a good one to start with.
All right, let's run it, man. This Leader beat the Hotel, man. Y'all
Let's leave
tune
the
in. Y'all
beater.
like the video.
Hey,
I'ma see you at the hotel. With them hoes tell. We like, oh well. We turn it up still. And we gon' keep it ill. Down for the thrill. We used to
down for
pop
the
pills,
thrill.
baby. I'ma keep it real. Ain't gotta lie. See, I'm a
Ain't
ride
that
or die. And
the
I'ma
young
keep it
brother?
high. Feel like every single night. And you should come slide. We on the west side. Come and catch a vibe. And the party's going live. Come and see me at the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. Just knock 3 times and we'll let you in. Go
And we'll
tell
let
your
you
friends, they
in.
better bring your friends.
You
And the
better
party
bring your
won't end
friends.
up through the weekend. Bring the Hennessy, blunts and
Hey,
backwoods. Bring some 40s, pour it out for the hood. It's going
pour it out
down
for the
tonight.
hood. It's
Like
going down
DJ Quick.
tonight.
And I'm chilling like a villain. Turn it up and keep it. See you at the hotel. For them hotel. We like,
What the
oh well. We
hotel?
turn it up still. And we gon' keep it ill. Down for the thrill. And the addy won't be real. There you know the drill. See you at the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. Gon' tell your friends. You better bring their friends.
You
And the
better
party
bring your
won't end
friends.
through the weekend. And the party won't start till I walk in. Ay.
I walk in. Hey, that's that leader beater.
Hey, nigga, you be snapping. Nigga, you be
Man,
motherfucking snapping, nigga. That's, yeah, nigga. How old are you, Leader?
I'm 32.
32. Oh, yeah. You the same age as me? Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You
Make
got
me feel
some.
like a baby at a group.
So,
How old are you, D?
28.
Okay. 28 with wisdom.
yeah, that's my nigga, though. That's my nigga right there. My nigga D Money. So, Leader Beater. What are
Yeah.
some artists that you want to, who are some artists that you want to work with out here? Like, you got any artists that you want to reach out to, or you like, hey, I want to do a song with them?
You know, there's actually been a few that I want to actually collab with and see if I can team up with. I don't really know everybody's like stage names. I know faces and I know like profiles because you know, like on your profile it has your real name and not your stage name. But there's like I so I can't I'm not gonna drop names right now, but there are people that I am very interested in working with. And they already know what's up too. They know. They already know.
So, tell us, who are the artists you want to work with?
Hey, that's what's up, Victor. I appreciate that.
That's Gangsta Vic right there.
Yeah, that's Gangsta Vic. He's dope. He definitely be supporting. I be supporting back. His shit be fire.
Yeah, that's my nigga. I got a song with Gangsta Vic called Steppers.
Okay. Step.
That sounds
Yeah,
That's
dope.
what's up.
I might play it later. I think I got it loaded up and shit. But you know, you
Okay.
the guest of the night, so you know what I'm saying. We're gonna run your music right now. I ain't even trying to play my shit. We'll get to that later.
Okay. No worries. You gotta send me your links too so I can be slapping your shit too.
Oh yeah, man! I just dropped the album Arcade Bully 2 like about a month ago.
Okay.
And I just dropped the single Techie like last week or so.
Okay, yeah, working. Get that grind. Yep.
Yeah, I got a whole nother album ready to go put up. I ain't got a release date set or nothing like that, but that motherfucker's a click away from being released. So I mean, we're gonna see.
Yep. It ain't nothing but a click. Nothing but an upload.
Yeah,
You already know. But AZ be lit.
yeah, it is pretty late out here, man. It's pretty dope. pretty good. I've worked with I work with a handful of artists out here. I work with a nice amount of artists out here. Cause I'm born and raised from out here. I ain't never moved, so this is where I'm from. So
Okay.
majority of these niggas, I didn't work with them or planning on working with them.
Okay. That's what's up. That's good networking.
Yeah.
That means I gotta link up with you more.
Oh yeah, man, you gotta tap in. You gotta definitely tap in. My nigga D Money right here, he raps too.
Okay. D be
Yeah,
smoking too.
yeah, this nigga started
Smoke that.
smoking.
Smoke that smoke.
We stay smoking on the late hour, so.
Hey.
Got
I
another
smoked
beat.
my blunt right before because I wasn't sure. I was like, I don't really know, but I'm gonna smoke right before.
We smoke on this motherfucker, man. This show is for
Okay.
this show is for the
Right.
adults. So we smoke on here. You can drink on here. We do
I
all
got
that
my
shit.
little drink.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, look. I got the tequila. You know what I'm saying? That's a
Okay.
tradition out here. You know what I'm saying? We keep
Tequila to make it kill ya, make it feel ya.
Yeah. Hey, the best mix with tequila is squirt. If you ain't tried tequila and squirt, that's the best combination. Squirt. I swear to God, you will not have nothing. And I don't know about everybody else, but that's the best combination I've had with tequila. Any type of tequila, it don't even matter.
That's what's up. I'm gonna have to give that a try.
Yeah, you take a shot of tequila and then drink some squirt. Like you ain't even gonna taste that shit.
Go down smooth.
Shout out about to get Diamond Boy Trey to build it.
Shout out. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it.
Everybody's popping out tonight.
Oh yeah, niggas popping out, man. Told you,
Y'all
Leeta be
popping out? Okay, D Boy Trey.
Oh yeah, I got a
Oh
couple.
yeah, I remember that. This nigga put him on that.
I got Diamond Boy Trey on. I got Diamond Boy Trey on the track too. That dummy, that shit go hard. That shit slap.
Okay. Yeah, he got bars too. That's what I'm saying. There's hella good people out here.
Yeah, it's definitely some talent out here, man, on all angles. It's so many artists out here with talent, bro. That's why I don't like when they try to, they try to create competition inside of this motherfucker. But it's like, shit, it's way too many people to be like, it ain't that much to not recognize everybody got talent out here.
Right. I do notice the drama though. That's why I stay in my own lane. You won't catch me with no clicks and no crews and no nothing like that. I just stay in my own lane. You see me out, it's about music. You see me out, it's about performing. That's it. You know what I mean? It's business for the most part. You're not gonna see me all, messed up and trashed up and shit like that. Like people be talking trash, but it's like you're the one that fell off stage, or you're the one who messed up your lyrics, which you want to turn around and go make fun of somebody else. That shit right there to me is not cool. Don't put somebody else down. Let them learn, teach them something, give them something of knowledge to be able to improve instead of talking shit and hating. And I've been noticing a lot of hate at the same time. That's why I said AZ be bringing that heat. You got to bring that heat, or else they gonna bring that heat and be talking that trash. You know what I mean? Like you gotta be one step ahead. You know what I mean? So I've noticed to just do my own thing. Hell
yeah, man.
But hell yeah, G, hit me up.
My boy Trey said you got to work. Since y'all tuned in, we gonna give y'all another Leeta Beeta song, so y'all can hear it from all.
Let's get it. These are all new news too.
Let's see. Let's play Roll the Dice.
All right.
I was kind of intrigued by that one.
Hey, the names got me. I want to play Nuts, to be honest. Like, I want to hear that. I'm like, that was the first one that I looked at, and I was like, yeah, that was the first one.
I'm known from the
Sinners
west
gon'
to the
bring up my
east.
knees,
Sinners
better
will
watch
put
up
on their
on
knees.
me.
Better
They
watch
call
up
me
on
Leeta,
me.
Leeta,
They
I'm the
call me
one that
Lita,
turn your
I'm
girlfriend
the
out.
one that's
Told her
telling
put
you.
it in
I'm
my
not
mouth, she
supposed to
let me
put it
go
in. I'm
down
not
south.
supposed
Now
to
you
put
all
it
night,
in.
that's what you talking
I'm
about.
be
Don't be
talking
hating on
about.
that clout.
They
I'ma
put
get
it in
it,
my
no
trap.
doubt. I
I'm gonna
better
put it
scream
in
and
my
better
trap.
shout. No,
You
it's
ain't
off
never
and I
stop.
drop.
You
Cookie
got
Monster,
every
Girl
stop.
Scout,
You
and she
must be
can't
good.
live without
If you
GPS. I'm en route, never follow in the crowd. Always
can't,
put them down loud on nobody. I'm about. I have to let them know that I gotta bring the flow. I'ma rock the show. I'ma make that pussy glow. I'ma make her touch her toes, bust her down and get low. Always stacking my dough. If you don't know, now you know. I had to roll the dice, I chop it up in the streets, and yeah we ball. All my beats that keep me strapping the sheets, and so we never weak 'em, no. From the west to the east, sinners go pray on their knees. Better watch up on me. I had to roll the dice, so you should chop in the streets, and yeah we ball. All my beats that keep me strapping the sheets, so we never weak 'em,
I
no.
say you
From the
never
west
we
to the
can know
east,
from the
sinners
west
go
to the
pray on
east.
their knees.
Then
Better
put you
watch
on
up
the
on
knees,
me.
better put you on the knees. Hey, I said smooth, huh? Shit
Yeah, that's
smooth.
just.
It makes
I
you
fuck
want to
with
dance.
it. I fuck with
It makes
it.
you want to move.
I fuck with it. I fuck with it. You definitely got some music that make a nigga want to move.
Hey,
So roll the dice.
Roll the dice.
roll the dice. I had to chop it up in the streets.
Gangsta Vic want to know who makes your beats.
So some of the beats I make myself, and some other beats I buy from producers. That way, I still have the leasing rights to it. Um, I can't give out all their names, but that one was fire.
Do you buy them offline? Like when you buy your beats, do you go and buy them offline?
I go and buy them offline after I build a relationship with the producer. Once I feel like that the producer is actually really about business and is really willing to work, then I'm willing to then go ahead and make a payment of submission on their website or their link, things like that. Usually I'll find them on their Instagram first and engage with them for a few weeks before I even, think about it. Cause there are scammers out there, you know what I mean? But some of the producers that I've been working with have been producers that I've already been working with for like 8 years. So that's where like different bonds come into play with different pricing.
Right, right.
But yeah,
I love that.
shit. I make beats too, but not as fast as I want to be able to make a beat. So usually it's easier for me to go to a third party and purchase a beat from them while I'm still working on what I'm working on, which may take me like 2 months on a beat. But at least still being able to do business with somebody else allows me to still be able to release music until I release a beat that's my own as well. So it's a good mixture.
Yeah,
And then
definitely.
I went back and I redid old shit as well. The better I got at my music, I went back and redid old stuff. Like, you can hear the sound quality suck. Let's go back and redo that. Or my breath control was not good. Let me go re-record. Like some of this stuff is re-recorded shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So have you worked with any other producers out here, or you kind of just record your own?
I haven't worked with any producers yet in Arizona. I had I had an arrangement set up with a producer, and a producer flaked on me. And after I got flaked on, I felt some type of way because I really pride myself on my work ethics and my professionalism when it comes to shit. And it made me feel some type of way. I haven't reached out to any other producers since this one producer flaked on me. So, I mean, I'll try it again soon and reach out to some producers. I know that there's a few out here that be actually putting out some fire beats, like dance beats, club type beats. So it's just a matter of just reaching out. It's just when one door closes, another door opens. You just have to get through that hump from when that door closes to that next door opening. That's all. It's a mental mindset. It's a mind game, basically. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just a matter of just keep going.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely a good way to look at it for real.
Yeah.
Where do you
I
see
mean,
yourself in the next 5 years? Whether it's music, beats.
where do I see myself in the next 5 years? I mean, definitely more developed and I mean, hopefully in 5 years, less than 5 years, my goal is like I want to get on the bigger stages. You know what I mean? But the bigger stages mean bigger money. You know what I mean? Like 3,000 to 5,000 to $8,000 to get on those bigger type of like large big stage concerts type of 25,000 people type shit and whatnot. Like, of course, everybody dreams of Coachella. Like, I get that, but let's be a little realistic here. You know what I mean? So like, just something bigger. You know what I mean? Than our average venues. You know what I mean? I haven't done something. Uh, I haven't really done anything that's too large. I've done festivals, I've done venues, I've done bars, I've done clubs. You know what I mean? But I haven't done like something big like Coachella or like a stadium. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping in the 5 years we need to be at stadium level. You know what I mean? Like James Brown, like you got to go in there and you buy all that shit yourself. You meet the marketer, you meet the owner, you meet the manager, and you get that shit booked. But in order to get all that booked, you got to bring that money. So I got to make sure that within that time frame, I better have had that money saved up in order to do that. Which I don't see why not, because when you get your tax returns, boom, that's already half of a deposit right there. So you're saying in 5 years, well, hopefully I should be able to exceed that within 3 to 4, if that's the case. You know what I mean? But the goal is to keep going bigger, to keep growing higher. You know what I mean? Do more. Go to Florida. I don't know, some large. Something where I can get discovered. And I know Arizona be having these big ass shows. They be having big ass concerts. And I be pushing out and they be like, yeah, use $4,000 and you can get on tonight. What? So I need to get that. You know what I mean? It's all about the money. You can have what you want and do what you want. You just have to have the money to back it up.
Oh, everything. Fortunately, that is how it is out here, man. Play to play.
Yeah.
Sinker.
It all
Swim.
depends on how you get it. What was that, D?
I said it's either sink or swim. Pretty much.
Exactly. Exactly.
The Vic said big facts.
Big facts. Because all of it is really a mental game. It's really just how much do you want to continue to learn? How much do you want to continue to grow in something that you say that you love or care about or passionate about? You know, if you're good at songwriting, keep writing songs and then charge people for it. If you're good at hooks, keep writing them hooks. Charge people for them hooks. If you're good at making beats, keep working on making beats and then charge people them beats. You know what I mean? Like, it's a business. Everything is a business. We just have to know how to do it right. You know what I mean? Right. Make sure your real shit is copywritten. Make sure that you got your stuff backed up. You doing all these shows, make sure you're signed up with BMI Live so that you can get paid back for all your shows. Even open mics, you can get paid back for it. It's just a matter of knowing the knowledge and wanting to know the knowledge to keep searching. You know what I mean? Like, we can be on the Billboard charts right now. If we track our sales on something that's called SoundScan, if you track your sales with the IPC code and everything, the more that you get them tracked, the more that your sales go towards the actual Billboard charts, to where little people, underground people, actually have a real opportunity to make it into some big shit. It just takes money and time. You know what I mean? And the mental game of sticking with it. You know, I've already been doing this more than 10 years, but I've already been in the music industry and been doing theater since I was 6 years old. You know what I mean? It's just something that you just have to keep doing. Eventually we'll get seen. If you're not going to get seen, keep doing it though. This is still a business. You know what I mean? The underground cats can make more money than the big cats. We got Ashanti. Ashanti just went through hellish shit just to get her masters back. When we're sitting right here, right now, and we own our catalogs right now. They killed Michael Jackson because he owns the Beatles catalogs and Elvis catalogs and everybody else's masters. When we're sitting right here, we own our own masters right now. We own all of our stuff 100% right now. If we can figure out the game right now, we skip the step that the OGs went through. Dr. Dre didn't get paid in the beginning, and he made that clear. You know what I mean? Like they make this clear. MC Hammer lost all his money. He didn't pay his taxes. Whoever your distributor is, you get a W-2 from your distributor, a 1099. I mean, you have to pay that. So regardless, being underground, we still have just as much leverage in this industry as the people who are already in it, stuck to labels. You know what I mean? We just have to grind and go get it. There's money out here. It may not be the same amount, but there's still a lot of money to be made. Before I even had a distributor or was making any money off any streams, I was selling mixtapes. I was hustling my bootleg CDs that I bought from Walmart and would just burn them and put Leeta Beeta Volume 1 on it. I made $4,000 in a year and a half. In about a year and a half, I made $4,000 selling mixtapes at $10 at every show, every festival, on the streets, on the corners, open mics. I sold t-shirts. My t-shirts used to sell as well, and that used to help because back then we didn't have the distributions. We didn't have these online. There was only TuneCore and CD Baby for a little while.
I say that all the time. Like we didn't
straight
have
up. And LimeWire. You could only download our underground music on LimeWire.
Motherfuckers did not have none of it. It was no DistroKid or none of that shit.
Nah, this is new since the pandemic.
I still remember Jam Glue. Like,
yo, hey, I used to take bus trips at one point to like Tucson, and I would take like 50 or 100 CDs to the Greyhound, and I would run into people, and I like sell cigarettes up there, but I run into cats there. I'd be like, yo, where you going? He'd be like, oh, I'm going here or there. I'd be like, here, bro, take like 5 of my CDs and dip out, like hand that shit out to somebody on your way back to wherever you go. And I used to hand out hella CDs like that just about like multiple times a week. Just go and just hand shit out.
And people will buy it because they're influenced by your grind and your confidence to even want to get out there in the first place. You know what I mean? That's why people like certain people, is because of their actual grind. You don't even have to have talent. You have to have consistency. The talent will come when being consistent. You know what I mean? Like practice improves at 100%. Practice improves. You don't just come out here being great. You know what I mean? Drake and all these people got 10 million songwriters that do this shit for them. You know what I mean? And we come up with our dome right here ourselves at home, and you know what I mean, with the flick of a pen. Like this shit is out. There's money for us out here to make. It's just being able to strategize to be able to get it, and it takes money to make money. So if you book a show and you perform at the show and report it to BMI, and BMI pays you back, then you use that money to go pay for a music video for the song that you just performed at the show. Now you got a music video. Now you got a performance set. Like, come on. It's just a matter of what you're able to do. And this is what I try to, teach and tell and encourage other artists as well. Like, the only way to start is to get started. You're not going to get anywhere if you don't start. You're not going to get anywhere if you get scared to unrelease something. You need to put it out there, see what people say, be able to receive some feedback, be confident in yourself, and do it again. And then repeat it. And then repeat it, because repetition is key. Consistency is key. Practice is key, confidence is key, and willing to continue to learn is key. You know what I mean?
Because you're only going to get you to progress.
The beat over here is dropping the knowledge, but I'm going to keep it a billion. I don't lie on here. Like, just from what I saw you post on social media, my first thought of you, I was like, yo, she's smart. She know the business side of this motherfucker. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you cold with this shit, but you know your business too. And that's a big
you don't go to no meeting without a lawyer.
A lot of these motherfuckers out here don't know business. You know what I mean? It's a sad thing, but just like we said, because you said the same thing, this is in a way kind of foreign to some people, because it's like we get it, but some people don't really get the whole business level of how you gonna make that money. Just like you said, BMI live, etc. Uh, some people may not know to that extent. So that, you dropping game now, because it's like a lot of people I know ain't hands on with that, or like, yo, I'm doing BMI live,
I
so
always thought
that's different
BMI was a scam.
levels. No, BMI legit, bro. That's the company I go through. What she's talking about is BMI live, which, just like she said, you can get paid for your performances. And I gotta and I gotta be 100. Leeta Beta, the first and only person to my knowledge who's have even spoke on that. Um,
I think that's
that's
right.
and that's just being honest. Like, she was the first person I saw bring up BMI live. I went and looked that shit up myself after I saw her post. I was like, what the fuck is this? Let me go check it out. And I went and checked it out. And I was like, oh shit, this shit's legit. She was the first person I saw that I was like, hey, y'all need to go. This is an avenue. You need to go down it.
I would
And
try.
that's something you don't see a lot of artists do. And she got real game. So if anybody is not, yeah, she just like Radical Mike. You're smart. So it's like a lot of people could definitely learn a lot of shit from you in this music.
Straight up. I 100%. I feel that. And I feel like there's people out there who they do more than me. They put more work out there. They do more shows. They out every other day. They're doing shows Tuesday, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, late night Sundays, back in on a Tuesday night. Like, you know what I mean? There's people out there really, really grinding and hustling. They should really be getting paid back. Even just going live on your Facebook, you can get paid for that. Like, just usually from one thing that was really hard for me is that the game is not taught. The game is sold. It is not taught. You know what I mean? So one of the things that I really pride myself on is we're in the same boat. I will let you know what I know, and you please let me know what you know so we can grow. We're in the same bucket. If someone makes it, then someone can make a call to bring their homie with them when the time comes and shit like that. Like, it's just a matter of knowing it. I didn't know half this stuff half the time I was rapping and trying to push out my career to then learn that you don't rap for free. I was like, oh, even rapping, you just don't rap for free either. And if you gonna book a show for free, get paid back for it and learn how. Like, there's ways to do this. And even if you are gonna drop 400 to book a show, you should still get paid back for that. It's a business, and there's companies out there that really do their part. I used to be nervous about BMI because of the contract that they have, and I read that contract 6 different times. I went over it with older people with me as well to make sure I understood the lingo and the language and understood what they were talking about. And they're really just talking about be honest and credible. That's that's all. If you're lying, you'll be fined for shit, of course. You know what I mean? But that's everywhere. If you get caught lying, you're gonna get fined. They investigate this stuff. They definitely investigate if you wrote the song, if the song's been published, and if you performed it. You know what I mean? It's really being tracked. Just like SoundScan can really track your sales. You know? It's real shit. Like I just to even know that we even are able to have a little bit of something in the pot is amazing. The pandemic opened up a lot. The pandemic released a lot. And then a lot of these artists who never got their masters or their catalogs started talking a lot. You know what I mean? Even Jaquan, the one, here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. He just got his ownership of that one song, a one-hit wonder. He just got his ownership of that because these labels, these record labels, they're just a bank. They're just a loan. That's it. The record label equals a loan. You have to pay it back. If you can't pay it back, you're in debt, and now you're their little rap slave. You know what I mean? Like, we see it all the time, but people don't want to listen to it. Even Disney Channel people and Nickelodeon people have come back up and said stuff that they weren't treated right in the industry. They weren't paid right. There's people out there that they don't own none of their stuff. They're just doing all that shit for free, having a good willy-nilly. And when the check comes, they got to pay it all back, blow their advances. Nah, if you're gonna give me an advance, I'm gonna go buy the house right now in my name. That way you can't take it away from me when shit goes. You know what I mean? Cardi B got a bag and fixed her teeth. Well, the industry owes her teeth. They own her teeth. They own her mouth because they're the ones who paid the dentist to give to her to get her teeth done in the first place. They own her mouth. Like, to know that this shit it's a game. It's a game. You got to know how to play the game back. This is Monopoly. You know what I mean? Anybody who played Monopoly as a kid and you had to learn how to actually understand Monopoly. Some of us already knew Monopoly because that was life. You already got to get out of free jail ticket. You know what I mean? You already trying to skate across and trying to, make sure you got bills budgeted and whatnot already. So for some of us, Monopoly was easy. But there are a lot of people out there who they just think they can rap and sing for free. You think you can just do cover songs for free? Nah, they're gonna come get you. You know what I mean? You got to make sure your shit is copywritten. Copyright.gov. Just to let y'all know, legally is how you copyright your music. Yes, it can take 3 to 6 months, but you would be protected versus the old saying, "Oh, I released it, so I own it, so now it's copywritten." No. If it goes to court, you need to make sure your shit is still copywritten legally, copyright.gov. You feel me? Like, there's the type of stuff that people aren't teaching and just putting out there. We just find out years later that so-and-so went broke or so-and-so didn't pay their taxes. So-and-so's murdered now because they didn't finish their debt. You know what I mean? They were on DMX's ass. You know what I mean? Like, just there's artists out there who really put shit out there for real. It's just a matter if you want to listen to it or not. Life's not just a fairy tale. And if you want it to be a fairy tale, then you got to know how to play the American game to be a part of the American dream. You know what I mean? And it takes time. That's where the mentality has to come into play because it definitely takes time. You're not going to be seen overnight. This shit takes time. You know what I mean? The Fetty Wap, Trap Queen, it took him 8 years to push that before we even heard it on the radio. So it's just a matter. You just got to keep doing it. You know what I mean?
Hey, I definitely agree with that, man. You are very intelligent.
I appreciate that. I just know that this is my passion. I'm not going to stop. Even if we didn't have any distributors, I'd still be back on the block hustling my mixtape. You know what I mean? Like,
you should be like the main person motherfuckers want to talk.
I mean, they should. They should. And I be telling people, for a fee, I can coach you. I can train you. For a fee, I can teach you what I know. For a fee, you know what I mean? But if you don't want to pay, then guess you can catch some stuff like this where we drop some knowledge and call it good. You know what I mean? But it's still a business. I'm a walking brand. I'm a walking business. I'm not just a rapper. You know what I mean? The way you carry yourself and how you conduct yourself is how people are going to see you. And I want people to be able to see me that I take this shit seriously. I'm not just out here skipping around all. Nah, like, we really out here trying to do this. You know what I mean? We're doing it is what I should say. You know what I mean? Because you are what you believe. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a mental game. This shit's a mental game. And people be like, "Oh, how do you stay confident? Do you believe in yourself? Then stay confident in yourself. That's it. Don't let other people deter you down or break you down from what it is that you want to do. You know, you got bars, bring it then. You know what I mean? I'm not the best freestyler, so I know I practice freestyling. You know what I mean? Whatever area that it is that you want to improve in, you need to be at home practicing it. Like, you really need to practice before you go out on stage and make a fool of yourself. Like, practice is key. Just practice. That's all I can really say is practice. Stop yelling in the mic and just practice. Like, I don't know. I just did the best that I can. I know August 26th, I'll be out with Arizona Mixtapes with their next showcase because I won their last round. So I'm about to come back for this next round. And what I'm about to bring in I'm about to bring it back. You know what I mean? Some old school flow type of what real hip hop's supposed to be about, what rap was really about. You know what I mean? So it's about to be fire. I can't wait for y'all to hear this shit too. This shit's about to be fire. They gave me 2 months to practice. 2 months to practice, which means I should know all my lyrics verbatim, off top. You know what I mean? People wait till the last 2 weeks to practice. Nah, you got 2 to 3 months and you booked in advance. You better know what the fuck you're doing by the time it's time to perform. Like, don't wait to the last minute. You're supposed to rehearse at least 30 minutes a day, even if nothing is booked. You need to be rehearsing.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. Motherfuckers got to make sure they're ready. Radical Mike said, "Do you want to go on tour?"
I would love to go on tour. I would love to go on tour. The only thing about going on tour is how are you working and doing your 9 to 5 and paying your bills if you're on tour. So that just also comes with, you know, saving up that bucket. That's more like that 4-year, 5-year goal that you were talking about, you know, prior. That's one of those goals right there, to be able to move around from state to state, because I want to go down to Atlanta. I want to be able to go down to Georgia and Dallas. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to move around more and get off the West Coast and be able to branch out more, you know? Even Cleveland, like Midwest, like, you know?
Hell yeah, that's dope. I got another one of my co-hosts just got in the building. I'm gonna go ahead and bring him on the camera. My man's 43 Cal.
Okay. What's up, 40?
Hello, 43.
Ooh.
What's the word?
Oh man, we chilling. We chopping it up with Leeta Beeta. She dropping some game on motherfuckers tonight, man. Yeah, this is definitely a lit ass interview, bro.
Oh yeah,
Hell yeah.
excuse my tardiness. Yeah.
No room for excuses.
I had to shower. You know, it's hot. Us big niggas got to get in there.
Hell
You
yeah.
know, you know.
Yeah, man. What I missed? What's going on?
We just schooling everybody on confidence, letting everybody know that, you know, continue to practice their skills and continue to want to be confident enough to continue to improve in their skills. You know, take your craft seriously. Give a fuck about what you're doing. You know, rap was not about trash. This is rhythm and poetry. Rhythm and poetry takes you back to your soul. You know what I mean? Rhythm and poetry was the original way to be able to connect to our ancestors. Hip hop is the only universal language that really is like love. You know what I mean? Every culture, every country has some type of form of hip hop. You know what I mean? So it's just something to just stay, you know, encouraged about, wanting to continue to learn and grow and learn more about the business side. You know what I mean? That this is just isn't a game, you know, that back in the day, oh geez, you know, they were rapping out there for free until somebody stole their raps one day. You know what I mean? And it was a rap. It was a rap after that. But rap's always been here. Rhythm and poetry has always been here. Rhythm and blues has always been here. It's something that comes from the soul. So I feel like if that's the case, then people need to, you know, give a fuck about their craft. Practice. You know what I mean? Like, rehearse at least 30 minutes a day. Practice really does make a difference. Practice in the mirror. Record yourself. Watch yourself. See what's boring. See what needs to move more. You're just standing there, you know? Like, give a damn about wanting to improve, self-development, you know? Having your journey with music actually teaches you more than what school could ever teach you, you know? So it's just a matter of enjoying the journey and continuing to grow through that journey, you know, and be able to take criticism, but to a key at the same time, you know what I mean? Because you still have to stay confident in yourself. Just because someone puts you down doesn't mean, oh, I'm going to quit today. Nah, you got to keep going. You got to put years in it. You don't get good overnight. You know what I mean? And that's why I was saying that, Fetty Wap, it took him 8 years to let off that Trap Queen song, and
Push.
long push. And then, Jaquan, the one, here comes the two to the three to the four.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just got his ownership of his songs. Ashanti just got her ownerships. That's why she went back and re-recorded all her shit. She just re-dropped her music on Apple and Spotify. You know what I mean? Because she wasn't paid back then, but now they're getting their money back. Anita Baker just got her royalties and her masters. You know what I mean? So it's just a matter of being aware of what's going on and being able to know what you need to do to hold your own. Like they killed off Michael Jackson because he owned his catalog, the Sony catalog, the Beatles catalog, the Elvis catalog. Everybody wanted these catalogs, but he was smart enough to own his music and own other people's music, which put him on top of the game. One thing about being underground is that we own our music off tops. We own
Right.
100% of our royalties off tops. So it's just a matter of learning from their mistakes to know that what we got to do to push forward. You know what I mean? There's no reason why it took 25, 35 years for somebody to come back and own their music. And that's because the record label is basically just a bank. It's a loan. You know what I mean? That gives you the money, 360 deal to put you on so you can be bling bling and be famous all of a sudden. But at the end of the day, you still owe that 10 million back. You owe the 1 million, the 8 million back. And if you didn't get it done with your first album, now you're in debt for the second album. Now you got to do whatever they fucking want you to do behind that closed door because you owe them money. Do you really want to go behind that door, or do you want to get your own money? I want to get my own money. I'm not trying to go behind that door and have them tell me what I got to do just to be able to get my next record out. Hell nah. We already have the leverage by being underground and having real fan base that is, authentic enough to be able to keep pushing our own music and making money off of our streams. It's just a matter of taking that money and flipping that money. And that's why I was letting everybody know, everybody that performs and you're booking shows, you're spending your own money to book these shows. You need to go to BMI Music and go to BMI Live and register your performance set with BMI Live, and they will pay you back in 3 months. You will receive all your money back from those shows that you put out. At least a good percentage. If you paid $400 to book a show, you're at least going to get $250 back. I can't guarantee that for everybody. It depends on how many songs you did, how long your set was, things like that. But the more shows you do, the more money you'll recoup from BMI Live, from BMI Music. Find your distributor that works best with you. TuneCore, CD Baby, DistroKid, BMI also is a distributor as well for your streams, and get your royalties. Use those royalties to book your shows. Then use that money that you got from booking your shows to book your music videos. And then keep recycling it. But do the same thing for photo shoots. Now you just put yourself on game and you really only paid yourself out once. You booked that show, but you got paid back for that show, which then now pays for the next show to get the money back to pay for the music video. You didn't come out of pocket at all, except one time when you decided to invest in yourself. Because you had the confidence to invest in yourself. And that's all we're really just out here just, talking about, just wanting to learn the game, wanting to understand the music business. Rapping's not for free. You're a walking brand. If you can write a song, then you can sell a song. If you can write a hook, then you can sell hooks. If you can make beats, then you can sell beats. If you got a studio and let people come record, then come over and let them record. But there's ways out here for people to make money and to make that money back and flip it and invest it back into their own music career without being broke. Like straight up, and pay those taxes. Your distributor sends you a 1099. Pay those taxes so you don't have to be broke like MC Hammer. They'll come back and get you, even if you're underground. So just make sure that you're doing your shit right. You know what I mean? We just got the leverage to learn now while we don't have the whole fucking world global world staring at us. We got the chance to learn it right now before someone else wants to come up with game. You know what I mean? Record labels be trying to trick these 18-year-olds and 16-year-olds out real quick when they don't understand what the type of game that they're getting into in the first place. This is business. It's all business. It's all running your business or partnering with another business, but it's all business. And you have to learn the business side in order to understand what's really going on out here. It's not just talent. It's half this shit is not talent at all. It's repetition. It's confidence in yourself to want to continue to practice and improve in your self development and your mental health. Because this shit is a game and you got to be able to play chess to get that checkmate, basically. So that's where we at, 40. That's where we at.
Bro. And she's dropping nothing but facts, bro.
Man, that's what I was saying, bro.
You know, just now tuning in those facts, and my manager once told me this is something that stuck with me throughout my whole career. He told me, he like, look, 40, you a talented motherfucker. You could rap your ass off. That's good, but nigga, just remember, it's 90% business, 10% talent. Straight up.
Yep.
So if your business ain't in order, you shit out the buddy. I don't do nothing for free.
Yep. Or someone's going to come up and take advantage of that person real quick. And that's why I realized why some people aren't signed. Some of us aren't signed to major labels. And that's only because we're aware of the truth. You know what I mean? You can't come up to me with a 360 deal. I'm going to have to hire a lawyer real quick, and we got to come up here and exit out and cross out and highlight all the shit that doesn't fit. You know what I mean? You're not going to get 30%. Hell nah. I want a strong 80%. You know what I mean? Which isn't easy when you're new. When they say you're new, you don't have, you don't have sales. You don't have rapport for them to come in and offer you a better deal. But that's when you have to learn the art of negotiation. You have to learn how to be able to speak up for yourself. You have to be able to know what you can and cannot do and what you're capable of. If I know that there's a certain area that I need help in, then yes, let's hire somebody to bring them in. But if I don't need help, or if I can write my own songs, or I can hire a local producer or something like that, then that's different. That's gonna have to be written out of that contract. You know what I mean? Like there's certain things that they don't even look at certain people anymore because they know you're too educated. But to me, it's how far you really want to go, because P40, Too Short, Filthy Rich, they underground niggas, not signed to no labels, pushing their music, still making money off their shit. Like
that nigga 40 been doing it for years.
Decades. Our mamas, our grandmas. So it's just a matter of learning.
Right.
Yeah.
Dropping jewels over here, man. Y'all better listen up and take notes. Y'all don't get this type of shit all the time.
Man, definitely don't.
They don't care. They don't want it.
It's right there.
If they want it, they would know too. They would research too. They would investigate too. And if you don't know, now you know.
Yeah, right behind you too. So I'm just now coming in. I don't know if y'all got to that or not, but where you from? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm from the Bay Area. I'm from Richmond, California, the city of the rich.
Cali in the house. Okay, let's, you know what I'm saying? I like to see that.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
So I rap. I'm a songwriter. I produce, I record, I perform, and I do my best to motivate, uplift, and help develop other artists to where they can have the confidence to be able to get up and do it themselves as well. I grew up in foster care. I come from a very abusive background. My mom and my dad both sat in prison. So it's just, music was my only outlet. Writing was my only outlet. Poetry was my outlet. Hip hop was my outlet. I really feel like I personally feel like music raised me. You know what I mean? There wasn't really much of, no one to look up to. Yeah, so you look up more toward, the rappers that you idolize and what's on TV and whatnot to try to figure out, what's life and what's going on and how to deal with stuff. And it was more of, that old school type of, East Coast type of music. My mom used to have a big old mixtape collection, big ass mixtape collection. But she listened to a lot of East Coast rap. So it was a lot of East Coast rap when I grew up. A lot of Nas, Eric B. and Rakim. But then we still had the NWA and like just, Tribe Called Quest. You know what I mean? So there was still, conscious rap. I guess I would call it educational rap. You know what I mean? That was still like, basically raising us. You know what I mean? They don't make that type of music anymore. But that music back then was the music that opened up that gateway to let me know that you don't have to hold everything in. You know what I mean? Like music is therapy in itself. You know what I mean? Instruments, the violin, the piano, guitar, the drums, they actually move your blood cells in your DNA, which can actually reprogram your DNA and cures you if you're sick or if you're, in a coma in the hospital. Things like that. Vibration helps the body, it helps the soul. So I ended up learning that there was power in music. And when I ended up deciding to follow my confidence in the passion of music, it just opened up a whole bunch of new doors for me. You know what I mean? Like I was no longer that quiet little beat up little homeless kid. You know what I mean? Like I got a voice, I can speak up, I'm confident, I can be on stage, I can be seen. It brought me different type of developments that they don't teach you in school. You know what I mean? Like, and like I was saying, it opens up doors to basically learn the business side, how to negotiate, how to read contracts. Like all of this is none of that's taught in school. Or now you got to go to some fancy ass college and pay a whole bunch of money for this shit and be in debt. When really this education, this knowledge is out there. It's free to learn. It's just a matter of wanting to explore it. You know what I mean? So it's just something that I just keep learning. I know growth is every day. We learn something new every day. The music industry is always changing. You know what I mean? We were just on CDs. We were just on 8 tracks. You know what I mean? And now we're on digital streaming. So it's just, there's always something changing. There's always something new to learn. So it's just a matter of having to be confident and open-minded, and just being strong in your mental health. Because the music industry can also run you down. Being in the music scene can run you down. You have to know how to work out and exercise, eat the right foods. That way you can beat depression and produce better music. You can't produce music if you're in a funk. You got to stay healthy and you got to learn how to, take care of yourself in order to produce the right music. You know what I mean? It teaches me. I just feel like the music journey teaches you so much more than going to college could do. You know what I mean? Depending on what your field is. I'm not knocking doctors and lawyers and shit. Like, of course, that's different. But I know that there are certain skills that aren't taught in school that are only taught during your journey. And music is definitely a journey,
Yeah, I most definitely agree with you.
Yeah.
Similarities there, I most definitely understand.
Yeah.
So how'd you hear about the show?
How'd I hear about the show? I've actually been seeing, you guys have been having a lot of different guests on the show. So I've already been hearing about the show for a while. And then I was invited to pop in. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna pop in with y'all. Like, y'all be popping. You know what I mean? Like, y'all be working. Y'all definitely be interviewing a lot of cool cats. So, but I don't know. I've been hearing about y'all for a while. It's been like 4 or 5 months now. I've been hearing about this. And y'all do good at promoting, so that's good too. Branding and marketing is key. And y'all definitely promote, you know what I mean? So that was another way that I was able to, come across y'all. I don't see a lot of people marketing the way that they should be.
Yogi.
Right. Yeah, man, we appreciate you, man. For real, for real.
Yeah. I
We still
appreciate
got.
y'all too for the opportunity.
Oh man, no problem, no problem. We still got some music here. So, we got Nuck and Still.
Hey.
Okay.
We gonna play Nuck because I've been wanting to hear that one.
This the
Yeah.
one right here.
Hey, this leader beat a nut.
Hey,
Get it.
Hey.
yo. Nuck if you buck, don't press your luck. On my head is better duck, we coming through with a rush. Don't push
Yeah,
and shove.
yeah, don't
We
push
made
the
it out the
dub.
mud. Number one for a
Man.
hud. We stay stacking bucks like duck, duck.
It's
Goose
like,
on
yeah,
my head is
yeah,
stay
goose on
loose.
my head is
Popping off
steady
through the
loose,
roof.
popping
Yeah,
off through
bucking
the
through.
roof.
You said she don't want no broke nigga. Go figure, so I had to change up my income level up to 6 figures. Yes, I'm a winner. Yeah, I'm going
Hey.
in for the win. Told you I'm a champion. Number one, or what it's in. They say I'm a threat to society. I think the father mad at me. I turn a daughter out and
I
got
told
her
you
on
that
my
I
team. You
don't
can't take
know
the
my
heat, then get the
team.
fuck up out the kitchen. Stop complaining and bitching. I'm just pushing rags to riches from W to millions. We just trying to make a living. So I'ma keep on spitting while
Hey.
the government keep on killing. Up if you buck wild, live it up. Lifestyle, we can get hostile. They scared 90 miles. We gon' shut it down. New sound, make it loud. Yeah, Nuck is a must. Can't you see we had a nut? Hey, Nuck if you buck,
Hey,
better
look,
come
keep
in
it
quick.
going,
We
keep it
gonna
coming
pop up
quick.
in the streets like a stick up kid.
Like a
In the
stick of
streets, we
kids.
gon' riot, too many end up dead.
Too many
And
end
they
up
can't kill
dead.
us off, and we still get
Cause
ahead.
we
Yeah,
still get
Nuck if you
ahead.
buck, don't
Hey.
press your luck. All my haters better duck, we coming through with a rush. Don't push and shove. Yeah, we made it out the mud. Number whip for a hud, and we stay stacking bucks. That's what's up. Yeah.
Hey.
Cali shit hit different. That Cali shit hit different.
That's a hitter right there.
I
That
fuck with
shit
that.
stop. I fuck with it, man.
And if you keep the music under 2 minutes, then that keeps the listeners engaged.
Hell
Yeah, the
yeah,
attention span is a little different nowadays.
Yep. And have
yeah.
a short intro. Your intro shouldn't be long at all. Get to the point.
That's why I do a lot of no hooks sometimes. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I just like to get to the point, get it out there, and just start spitting.
Yep.
I agree with you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Gotta know how to make that music, man. You gotta know what you're doing in that motherfucker.
Yep.
You gotta study the
Yep.
game.
Yep.
What else we
One
got over
hundred
there?
percent.
We got Still.
You know we still
Mr.
doing
Got still.
this.
He didn't hear the other two though.
You know we still going.
Huh?
Still tipping,
He didn't hear
still
the other
Go
two.
play
rolling, still
the.
smoking, still choking, still rapping.
I can play the other two we
still
played
rapping,
earlier.
still partying, still wildin', still on the block, still slapping, still keeping it hella
Still
hyphy.
keeping it.
Don't care if you don't like me, still popping, still rolling, G still dipping, still rolling, still smoking, still choking, still rapping, still trapping, still partying, still wildin', still on the block, still slapping, still keeping it hella hyphy. Don't care if you don't like me, I'm still popping, still rolling, G still dabbing and rolling, still drinking and smoking, still macking and pimping, can't miss out on no
Can't miss
action.
out on
We
no
do it for
action.
the thrill, drinking up, don't let it spill. Let's turn up, pop a pill. She gon' let me hit it
She
for
gon'
real.
let me
I
hit it
still
for
run it up,
real.
I still paid up, still stack it up, I still
Hey.
eat it up, and y'all still catching up. And they don't pay me enough. I'm the
Hit
captain, I
enough.
make it happen. IG stay
I
double
like you
tapping.
stay
I'm so
double
sick of
tapping.
window tapping. Got my haters all backing. Tipping,
Hey,
still
still
rolling,
tipping,
still
still
smoking,
rolling,
still
still
choking,
smoking,
still
still
rapping, still
choking,
trapping, still partying, still
still
wildin',
partying,
still
still
on the block,
wilding.
stay slapping, still keeping it hella hyphy. Don't care if you don't like me, still popping, still rolling, G still tipping, still rolling, still smoking, still choking. I'm still rapping and trapping, still partying, still wildin', still on the block, stay slapping, still keeping it hella
Still keeping
hyphy.
it hella.
Don't care if you don't
Don't
like me,
care
I'm
if you
still
don't.
popping, still rolling, G. Ay.
Hey. Hey.
So do you like mix your own shit or you go to somebody?
Some beats I make myself, and then most of my beats I buy through other producers.
I fuck
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah.
some of them beats, man. I'm gonna have to cop a few.
I was trying to tell people too. Like I'm always on the scout. I'm always on the lookout for like beats and good sounding beats and whatnot. And usually, what I do is I will buy the beat and then sell that beat back to somebody else. So if you're ever interested in finding some beats, let me know because I always got something for sale. It's a business. You know what I mean?
I be doing some shit like that too. Hey, man. Hey, you gotta. Hey, it's business. Shit.
Straight up.
Yeah, definitely tap in and see what you got in that arsenal.
Okay. I'm with that.
I'm from Cali, so you got some shit I like. I'm most definitely gonna step on it. So.
Okay. That's what's up. What part?
I'm from Sacramento.
Oh, okay. My brothers are in Sac.
Oh yeah, man. I had to leave that place, man. Pray for Sacramento, man.
Yeah. It's getting hard. The homeless people is taking over the town.
Out there tripping.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, man, just gotta adapt, man.
I appreciate that.
Yes, our love, man. That's what we do here. We show love, and we keep it 100. So I really fuck with your shit. You know what I'm saying? I like where your mental is, you know what I'm saying? And you pretty much seem like you know what I'm saying, know what you're talking about, you know what I'm saying? And that's good that you on here dropping jewels, you know what I'm saying? Because most people don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Most people be acting finicky, they be acting funny and shit, acting like they can't support, show love, you know what I'm saying? So I fucks with you 100% and I'm behind you and I'm gonna support what you do just because, you know, the type of person that you are and how you carry yourself. You feel me? So
Yes, I appreciate that. Yes.
Yeah, so you leading by example. You feel me? And we need a lot more of that. You feel me? So
I feel it. I appreciate that.
So it's all love.
That's what's up.
Yeah. 100. What's happening?
I'm about to play a couple of songs we played earlier. I'm about to play Hotel.
Hey. It's Leeta Beeta. Hey. I'ma see you at the hotel. Where them hoes tell. We like, oh well. We turn it up still. And we gon' keep it ill. Down for the thrill. We used to pop pills, baby. I'ma keep it real. Ain't gotta lie. See, I'ma ride or die. And I'ma keep it high. Feel like every single night. And you should come slide. We on the west side. Come and catch a vibe. And the party's going live. Come and see me at the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. Just knock 3 times and we'll let you in. Go tell your friend. They better bring your friends. And the party won't end up through the weekend. Bring the Hennessy. Blunt some backwoods. Bring some 40s. Pour it out for the hood. It's going down tonight. Like DJ Quick. And I'm chillin' like a villain. Turn it up and keep see you at the hotel. Where them hoes tell. We like, oh well. We turn it up still. And we gon' keep it ill. Down for the thrill. And the addy will be real. Yeah, you know the drill. See you at the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. Gon' tell your friends. You better bring their friends. And the party won't end through the weekend. And the party won't start till I walk in.
That's the one right there.
Hey, that's a slapper. I need that. You're gonna have to send that to me. That's out right now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need all the info on that. I'm gonna bump that.
Okay.
Bump that. Put that in rotation.
Hey, put it in a roto. Anything helps. So yeah.
Yeah, that was hard. I fuck with that.
Facts. Hell yeah, we got one more roll of dice.
I had to roll the dice, I used to chop in the streets. And yeah, we ball all the bees and keep it strapping the sheets. And so we never weak, I'm known from the west to the east. Sinners go pray on their knees, better watch them for me. I had to roll the dice, I used to chop in the streets. And yeah, we ball all the bees and keep it strapping the sheets. So we never weak, I'm known from the west to the east. Sinners go pray on their knees, better watch them for me. They call me Leeta Beeta, I'm the one that turn your girlfriend down. Told her put it in my mouth, she let me go down south. Now you all night, I see what you're talking about. Don't be hating on my clout, I'ma get it, no doubt. I better scream and better shout. No words are in no drought. Cookie Monster Girl Scout, and she can't live without GPS. I'm en route, never follow in the crowd. Always smoking that loud, and nobody on the I have to let them know that I gotta bring the flow. I'ma rock the show, I'ma make that pussy glow. I'ma make her touch her toes, bust it down and get low. Always stacking my dough, if you don't know, now you know. I had to roll the dice, so jump right up in the streets. And yeah, we ball, I'm a beast, to keep it strapped in the sheets. And so whenever we come known from the west to the east, sinners go pray on their knees, better watch out for me. I had to roll the dice, I used to trap in the streets. And yeah, we ball, I'm a beast, to keep it strapped in the sheets. So whenever we come known from the west to the east, sinners go pray on their knees, better watch out for me.
There. Hey, she hit that shit over there. Hey, that shit not. That shit not. You got any upcoming shows? Like, you know what I'm saying? What's in the works for you?
Okay, so yeah, actually, I kind of got a few things lined up here. I got a show on the 21st out in Reno, Nevada. Opening up for Savvy Third and Lupe 46.
I fuck with Savvy Third.
Yeah, they're the 21st. And then on the 23rd, I'm everyone's favorite lesbian, so I perform at the Pride Festival. So I'll be hitting the Pride Fest. That's another stage I'll be hitting on the 23rd. And then the 29th, I'm in for the Love of Hip Hop Festival. So that'll be dope. I'm going to check that out. I'm on the lineup for that. And then we got out in Arizona, we got to the August 26th, we got the Welcome to Arizona mixtape performance that's coming up. I won the last round, so I'm coming back with some fire so I can bring the heat back for this next round. Hope everybody's ready for the competition because I'm already ready, already practiced and rehearsed and know all my lyrics. So let's get it. And then the 27th is the Tempe Hip Hop Fest.
Okay, so you outside.
We outside. And then, August 20th, there's a Freaknik party. That's supposed to be going on as well. That I get to be on. They asked me if I wanted to perform at it. I don't know if you could see it. The Freaknik.
It's lit. She outside.
It's on my wall too. But I was like, freak. I was like, okay, what's a Freaknik?
Hey, you gotta bring it back one time. Okay. For sure.
What happened?
I gotta come to that Arizona one. I gotta see you on that stage. You lit.
Hell yeah. That's the best. That's my favorite part is being on stage. That's my best part is being on stage. That's one of my best qualities or attributes, I should say. Because, once upon a time, not having a home studio, only rapping on the cell phone, I can only rap on the block to be loud. And that was the live performance. The only way I was able to spit my shit was to get on stage. No one hears nothing if you're at home rapping in your house. So I had no choice but to get on stage and figure it out. Because that was the only way that you're going to meet more than one fan, or at least, meet more people to network with, is to get out of the damn house. You know what I mean? You got to get on stage once in a while. You can't book all the time. That's fine. But you got to book sometimes. At least sometimes you got to put yourself out there. I knew people who said that they were rappers, but never been on a stage and performed, or they say they rap, but they've never released any music. I'm like, so how is anybody supposed to know? You don't know till you try. You got to get out and do it. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna pop out to something. I got a good lineup right now from now to August.
Yeah, you popping out. Keep that shit lit. You know what I'm saying? So what songs you want to
The ones I just played for y'all. And then I got a few other ones that I do as well. I know Arizona already knows my super duper fly. Super, super duper fly. Yeah, I'm super fly, sure, super fly. If you don't like it, you can hike it. Looking like this in my fly, she wanna bite it. If she ain't acting right, I do my dance to hypnotize them. Just wanna go wash up and if I touch it, I'ma buy it. I'm super duper fly. Super, super duper fly. Yeah, I'm super fly. Y'all know
Hey,
that one, so that's always one of the ones that I add in there too, because that should be knocking.
Yeah, it sound like it
hey,
not. Yeah, acapella. That shit sound like it not.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
that's
I'm
my
very
little
intrigued. You
yeah,
very
my little
lit, man.
Missy
I like your
Elliott.
energy, man. I like your energy.
I appreciate that. You know, positivity. I like high frequency music, uplifting music, anything that wants to, get you out of your seat and move. You know what I mean? Something that's good for the soul. That's the only music that lasts long anyway. Is the music that's good for the soul. You know?
Man, you most definitely lit.
Hell yeah. I just dropped a new one too, called Barbie Bitch. For the ladies, all the females like that one. That shit's fire right now. She's a Barbie bitch, make her rich. She make her money flip. Hey, she a no hoe, no trick. Hey, we like the way she live. She got a gun in her head. She ain't no snitch up it off in the dish. She ain't about it like she be wished. Making profits off investment. She's a Barbie bitch. The females like that one.
I'm gonna go tune into your ass as soon as we done here. You got some gold over there.
hell yeah.
I
And
appreciate
then,
y'all.
oh yeah, man, you already know.
Wake up, D Money.
I'm awake.
That boy loaded.
D Money,
I'm
his blunt was so fat.
That boy
from
loaded.
two.
You said
he
two of
was
them?
he was smoking a
I
Jamaican
say two of them,
cigar.
bro.
You
This
didn't
Apparently,
shit
waste
was
no time.
trouble.
the money cooked.
Shout out to
D Money cook, boy.
Oh, you know how I be
nigga
smoking.
Splat.
Yeah, man. You got not done. Let's see what they talking about over here.
That nigga D Money up there hiding a motherfucker.
I'm hiding it.
Yes.
Like it.
Hide.
Shout out Gangsta Vic, man. Tour. Okay,
Shout out
yeah,
Vic.
shout out to y'all. Oh, that nigga Radical Mike in here.
See nigga
Hey,
getting really good on this hiding, my nigga.
Yeah, man. They feeling you, they fucking with you. So yeah. That's what I like to see,
okay,
man.
that's what's up, HD. Okay,
That's what I like to see. They fucking with you, man.
I'm with that. Hey, stack money, stack bricks. Don't trust no trick. Gotta make it hit up on the mic. I handle it. Stack money, stack bricks. Don't trust no trick. Gotta make it hit up on the mic. I handle it. Hey,
Hey, she got some hits for y'all ass, bro.
Yeah, man, she definitely got some hits, bro. She got
I
some,
mean,
she got
next
some
time.
hits.
we got it.
Yeah, I'm most definitely
It's just a
intrigued.
matter of time now, It's just a matter of time. And that's where that mental game comes into play. That's where that mental game comes into play. You just got to keep doing what you're doing, keep it smooth, and the rest is going to come. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I stay in my lane. I just focus on my work, focus on my music, focus on improving my skills, and keep pushing. You know what I mean? Delivery is very important. So I try to make sure that I bring that deliverance that pops.
That's what these niggas lack. They delivery be so ass. Mm.
Yeah. But I mean, whatever works for them, you know what I mean? What works for them may not work for me. You know what I mean? Like I don't need 20 people on stage for me to rap. Like I just do what I do.
Shit, pull up to the neck even, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And I don't smoke or drink before a show. That way I can deliver my best work. But the moment I get
What's
off
up?
stage, we lighten back up, you know. But I'm serious when it comes to getting on stage.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, especially if BMI's paying. It's a job.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Me, I don't know. Me, when I before I perform, I probably smoke like a blunt. You feel me? But then by that time, I should be damn near wearing off, so I most definitely will have to smoke when I'm done.
Right,
But
right.
like, I don't take too many shots either. Like I have a 2 shot limit. Like
Yeah,
you feel
at
me?
least.
At
Yep.
least shots. Yeah, anything after that, nah, I'm gonna have to wait because nigga, look, I'm not gonna get up
Right.
here and do that to myself. You feel me? And this is my craft. You feel what I'm saying? This is what I do. So you got to get out there and handle business. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Exactly. You can have a good time, just don't be sloppy. Because the moment that you're slurring and you got all the spit coming off and all on the mic, and it's gross. You know what I mean? Falling off the stage. I've seen somebody fall, like literally fall face forward in the middle of their performance because they drank too much.
Mm.
I was like, wow.
Oh,
I was like, oh, okay. But you also see who takes it seriously and who doesn't. You know what I mean?
Definitely, yeah.
When you're getting
damn.
a paycheck for it, you're going to come harder.
Oh yeah, that's a big fact. Because when that money comes, it's a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
And you gotta stay
Hell yeah.
consistent. You know what I'm saying? What the
Right.
fuck is this?
Especially in the beginning. In the beginning, it's chump change. So it's like you said, you got to stay consistent and keep that the mentality there, because the big money is going to come. And when the big money comes, you got to be ready for it. So you got to be able to know how to handle the little money now before you get to them big bucks. You know what I mean? And that's what Yogi was asking earlier, and Dee was asking earlier. You know, what's your 5-year plan, your 5-year goal? You know what I mean? And I was just basically saying, you know, just to level up and keep going higher, keep getting to a bigger stage, getting to bigger venues, getting to bigger crowds, which takes bigger money, bigger bucks, means bigger budgeting, bigger stacking, bigger investing and making that money back. You know what I mean? But it's just a matter of staying consistent with that, because it's possible. Everything here on this planet is possible for us to reach. We just got to get it.
Yeah,
And
gotta
there's
go
always
for
more way to get it. You can't knock somebody on how they gonna get it. It's just gonna take me a little bit longer because 9 to 5 ain't gonna make you rich.
it. Definitely not.
So you got to keep doing what you're doing. But at least music gives you multiple buckets of income. Is
Yeah.
what one thing too that people have to understand too. Songwriting, that's an income, that's a royalty. Producing, that's a royalty. Your streams is a royalty. Your YouTube is a royalty. Your BMI Live is a royalty. That's 5 royalties I just dropped. That has nothing to do with, like, even selling beats. That's another royalty. Opening up your studio, that's another royalty. You know what I mean? Still selling merch, that's another royalty. Now we have 8 different buckets of income. It's just a matter of knowing how to get it.
Yeah, you come up to eat if you know what you're doing out here.
Hmm.
And don't be going for that chump change. I mean, because sometimes, all money ain't good money. So,
Nah.
yeah, but that right there, yeah, I fuck with that. I'm still trying to get my merch popping, but, it's a little slow right now. But, you just got to still get out there and continue to, promote your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you still gotta push that.
Come with
And
something
that shit's
different.
dope.
You
And that shit's dope. And like when you have content like that and you have a clothing line like that, reach out to other artists. See if they'll buy something for $10 to $15. Ask them to wear that shirt in their next music video. Ask them to wear the shirt at their next event and shout you out and shout out the maker of the clothes, because that's what everyone's doing anyway. Anytime these celebrities are going to Met galas and all these red carpet type shit, they're always asking them, what do you got on? What are you wearing tonight? What's the latest fashion? Shit like that. if we all start, helping each other, if we all start helping each other, then your clothing line can boom the way that you want it to boom. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a matter of networking, and that networking can make that shit pop. Because it's like, hey, I'm gonna give you this T-shirt for $15. If you wear it at your next two shows and shout me out, then I'll give you the next shirt for $5 or whatever discount that that you can do. But right now, if that's the case, you need an ambassador and you need a model. You need someone that's going to be rocking your products. You know what I mean? Especially for someone who does not have their product up. So it's just going back and still marketing. It's still a business. And I'm glad that you got your shirt on right now, because that's you letting everybody know that you are your brand and you have your product with you. You're pushing your product at any cost. It doesn't matter if only one or two people see it today. Someone saw your product today. And that's the point, is to continue to brand it and market it. The more you brand and market it, eventually it's going to pop. That shit's dope. Those are my two favorite colors right there. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna have to catch you after rent. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna have to catch you after I pay rent, and I'm gonna have to cop a shirt. You know what I mean? Like, and then rock that. You know what I mean? So when somebody asks me where I got mine, I can sit here and say I got this from 40. You know what I mean? Like, you should hop on it. And now I'm telling the next person, I'm telling the videographer at the next shoot, I'm telling the people walking by at the next shoot. Like, it all becomes word of mouth. Get some business cards. So the next time that there's a show, even if you're not performing at the show, bring your shirts and bring your business cards. That's free advertisement for you and your shirts. Especially if people already know you, then they already know you're credible about it. You know what I mean? Like, so you don't even gotta rap. You just gotta show up with a few shirts and some business cards. Leave your cards on the table, pass them out to people, leave them on the stage. Someone's going to pick them up. You know what I mean? Like, put them in random spots, lay them all out at the bar. Everyone's at the bar. So lay the cards out at the bar. That y'all going to see it right there at the bar the moment they're at the event. You know what I mean? Like, get your t-shirts. You know what I mean? $10 special. You know what I mean? Like, and
I
just
only
be at the
seen
show
one person
talking.
do that before. That nigga, shout out to that nigga Timberwolves Belize. I remember I went to an event. That nigga had his table in the back with all his merch. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Manfly. Like, they was out there doing their
Yeah,
thing. So,
Manfly, he be doing that too. Yep. Yeah, just get a table from Walmart, $10, and set yourself up. You know? Yeah, hell yeah, you got this. Arizona be having so much stuff going on anyway. Like, you can just go to a different show and still push your shit. They're not gonna get mad if you still bought a drink at their bar. Like, you're still a customer. You know what I mean? You're not taking anything away by passing out cards and letting someone know about your business. If they choose to want to purchase, let's step outside. You know what I mean? Like, that's cool, but there's so much stuff going on Monday through Sunday that there's room for you to, get back on it and let people know about it. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's just the fact of staying consistent, with a million. Like, my thing is sometimes, what I'm saying, I have a hard time with juggling a lot of things at once. You know what I'm saying? So if I feel like it's really in the plan, I will push it back, which I need to stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm learning, I'm learning the business side of it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't really educated on the business side. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably like maybe 2 years in, learning the business side of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been through a lot of teams, different managers, and fuck shit like that, to where motherfuckers was just blowing me bullshit, and me being young and dumb and not really knowing nothing.
Yeah.
It was a lot of shit that, you know what I'm saying, that I had to learn from on my own, just based off what I put my, just like you say, you know what I'm saying, if it, how you know it's gonna work if you don't try it. I'm
Right.
all for that. I'll go out and do it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna learn from it. It's either gonna be big or little. You know what I'm saying? But, if anything is, what I'm saying, to bounce back from,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And them shirts is dope. You know what I mean? Just write a little checklist. See, just bring 3 of them to a show and knock off those 3. You know what I mean? It don't even have to be a big ass thing. Once a month, knock off 3 or 4 shirts. If you can get them off at $10, then next month, knock them off at 20. The next month, knock them off at 30. You know what I mean? But all you're doing just push 3 shirts. Push 3 shirts. If that's the case, you know what I mean? 3 to 5, 3 to 5 at least. But start at 10. You complete that goal, push it up to 20, complete that goal, push it up to 30, complete that goal. Next thing you know, you'll be selling 4 shirts for $50 and somebody will buy it because they watched your growth. You know what I mean? You keep your plate small, keep it light, and keep it something that you're capable of able to handle. You know what I mean? That you're able to handle. 3 t-shirts, able to handle. You can handle 3 t-shirts. Can you sell off 3 t-shirts in 1 month? Yeah. Yes, you can. Then your goal is good for that month. You just earned yourself an extra $60 if that's the case, or $50, or however, you know what I mean. Like even just the 30 right there, that's $30 right there. Next month, bump up the price and make 80. That next month, bump up the price and make 100. You keep up that repetition. That's what I said. In 6 to 8 months, yeah, you gonna be selling shirts for $50 to $100. It's just like you said, it's just a matter of staying consistent to it. But take it small. If you know you have an issue juggling, just keep it small then. 3 shirts a month.
I appreciate that.
It'll
Yeah,
help out. And in the end of the year, it'll help out and you'll see the difference.
dropping that knowledge,
Really?
man.
Dropping hella knowledge tonight.
We all need it, you know what I'm saying? And bro, what's up with your boy?
Yeah,
Man?
that.
He's starting to irritate me.
I blocked this nigga from commenting. I don't know how he's still getting to.
The thing with Radical Mike is, if he wouldn't be so negative in the beginning and feed bullshit, we would listen to him. We would talk to him. But don't be, on that bullshit and being hella negative, and then you want to talk unity and we should do this and we should do that. No, nigga, I don't want to do that with you. Look how you came off.
Yeah, like how you conduct or carry your business. I mean, I don't necessarily
like
know the
that.
person, but how you carry yourself is how you bring yourself to the table. And everyone's watching how you carry your business. And depending on how you do business, not everybody's going to want to work with people.
To deal with you. There's nothing that says I have to deal with anybody. You know what I'm saying? And
Nope.
I'm just big on respect. You know what I'm saying? And just like how you came off, you chill as fuck, you legit as fuck. So I wouldn't mind every time I see you, I'ma speak. You know what I'm saying? Tap in with you, check in with you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But that negative shit, nah, we don't got time for that, bro.
No, we don't got
no.
time for that.
Trying to grow as a people. You know what I mean?
There's too many of us in the same industry. I don't feel like this isn't a room to have competition when they've opened up the books to where we can all get this money now. There's no way that we have to compete anymore. We all have an opportunity at making money now with these distributions that are out. Like we all have a chance to make money. People get mad because it's not right away or it's not instant or you got to wait a few months for the money to come in. But that's where the mental game comes into play. You know what I mean?
Motherfuckers act like they ain't never heard of Black Wall Street before. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. It was
Yeah,
a lot
Tulsa.
of black folks, you know what I'm saying, that had businesses and was fucking with each other. You know what I'm saying? And they, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. We
That
once
was the
was
only
those.
way we could do it. And when we were segregated, that was the only way to do it. We couldn't use their banks. We had to have our own. Everywhere, every segregated area, they try to say that. Yeah, and it was working. And they try to say that it was only Tulsa. I'm like, no, it was everywhere. It was everywhere that was segregated. We had our own everything. We had our own money. And even when it comes down to it, we have no problem with uniting with others as well. It's just the point is that we're capable of doing it together is the point. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the way that the government got things set up. They made it to where in the 90s, they made sure that that next generation was going to continue to hate each other, basically, because the government, at the end of the day, this is all just a game for them as well. So they did exactly what they needed to do to continue to pin us against each other. So now someone is always going to think that they're better than somebody. when in reality, someone's older than you that's better than you, or younger than you that's better than you, you know? But it's those people who are closed minded that are going to have a harder time with development. So,
Right.
whoever you guys were talking about with that poor attitude, that person with the poor attitude obviously doesn't get hit up for stuff or doesn't get seen as often, or you know what I mean, doesn't get recognized because of their attitude. What you put out is what you receive. So it's just the people got to be cool with the energy that they put out.
True.
You ever thought about being a motivational speaker?
I have. That is actually one of my biggest main things that I've wanted to always do was to be a motivational speaker, to get on that stage and go make a Tony Robbins check. You know what I mean? Because they be paying them out. I need you to drop a 1 in the chat, you guys. 777. Put the flames in. You know what I mean? Like get that pumped entrepreneur type of conversations. But the one thing about the motivational speaking is I wasn't able to find like a proper coach to be able to get me into that field. Um, but once I figure that out, I definitely, definitely want to take over that. But there's a lot of us I feel like who should be doing motivational speaking because a lot of us come from broken backgrounds and now we're adults surviving, living life, using music as as a good coping mechanism to get through life and things like that. I just i just feel like there's a lot of us that should be speaking up and writing books and telling our stories and things like that because again, like you said, there's a lot of shit that's not being taught in school that once we learn it we got to find a way to get it out there to other people. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's just one step at a time. I definitely try to use my music as a stepping stone to be able to, enlighten other people and put out a positive vibe as best as possible.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Because we know it's hard out here for a pimp when you're
Uh,
trying to get this money for the rent. All the Cadillac gas money spent will cause a whole lot of bitches jumping shit.
hard out here for a
hey,
pimp.
seriously.
Well, man, I'm gonna let y'all have the floor, man. It was not, yeah, I enjoyed talking to you though, man. You lit.
For sure,
And
you
you're
two
smart,
hit me
and
up.
you're smart, and you're smart. I'll most definitely tap in.
For sure, for
Turn,
sure.
turn
I hope you have
by.
a good night.
Yeah, I'm finna finish smoking some weed, man, and see what y'all gonna talk about next. You got some more music to send over?
Um, I sent over 4 songs. I could send over more right now if you want.
Money up there look like he about to fall asleep.
Well, he
Oh,
did
me?
smoke 2 logs.
He's
I
sleep with
smoked
his
2
eyes
logs.
open.
I'm still trying to
That
like.
nigga up to sleep.
he trying to zero in on what's going on.
That's
Oh,
okay.
sorry. I'm out of body.
Body,
That nigga probably did fall asleep.
look at
Not even
it.
close. Listen, I don't know
Trying
what
to
the
fool
entire
you
time
fall
I'm.
asleep.
He
No,
said, "You know what type of time my nigga came over here smoking baseball
I know how to
bats."
take my cell phone so I get too tired.
That
Hey
shit was
man,
bad though. That shit was bad.
Smoking me. I'll
smoky,
be smoking
smoky.
fat.
He said you smoking a fat blunt, bro.
Hell yeah. Smoke all day.
I did
Hell
smoke
yeah.
a Jeter before I came on here too, so like, yeah, I'm pretty extra cooked.
What you say?
Okay.
You just said fuck it, huh?
I said fuck life today.
Bro, what is wrong with
Nigga do money.
That's my nigga D Money, man.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Hyde and the Kite.
For real.
Yeah, and we most definitely got to collab on some. You got some fire up there.
I'm with that. I'm down to
Mhm.
work. I'm with that.
We got to start working with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I'm definitely with that.
Yeah.
That's definitely one of my next goals as well, is to make sure I branch out and collab and start working with
Collabs have you
folks.
done so far?
I have collabs, but I haven't done any collabs in Arizona. Some of the collabs that I did do, they didn't. I guess they were incomplete. I guess is from what I was told. So they didn't get finished, or the people that I did collab with didn't want to use it. You know what I mean? And I mean, that shit happens. You know what I mean? So I'm like, that's fine. So I'm going to focus on collabing with people who actually do want to actually collab and put the work out there so we can market and split some royalties. You know what I mean?
That work, man.
Right.
Yeah, most
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah, that's lit. Yogi, where you
Yeah,
go? Why
you
you hiding?
gotta hit up Leeta. You gotta hit up Leeta Beeta. I ain't hiding. I'm still here.
You got some tequila tonight, bro?
Yeah, he has some tequila.
I had to
It's
cool
on the
off.
tequila. He on the tequila right.
That's
I had to cool
tequila.
off. I had to
So you
cool off real quick.
Man, this guy.
I'm still here. I ain't went nowhere.
Mr. Yogi Loco.
Yeah, I'm
Now you
chilling.
disappeared.
Where that nigga got passion at?
This nigga's nowhere to be found. No, he said he was gonna hop on,
He
but
ain't
he ain't
feeling
never
well.
hop on. I don't think
Apparently.
he feeling too swell today.
Mm. Maybe like that.
It do. Hopefully he bounces back.
This is something in the air.
You got to make sure you eat them fruits and vegetables to keep that natural energy up.
But
Yeah.
I'm about to go get me some food, man. I'm about to bounce out of here. It was cool talking to y'all, man. Stay lit. I'm gonna tap in with you, and we gonna work for sure, man.
Yeah. I'm with that.
Y'all stay. All right, y'all stay up, man.
All right. You
Yeah,
two hold it down.
fuck with this 43.
Oh yeah, you know, bro. It's all love, man. Shout out TMG to my guys, man.
Yeah, fuck with this, man.
TMG.
It's good. Yeah, I'm talking about.
There we go. Yeah, this motherfucker been lit.
Yeah, this has been good. Thank you for letting me come up here and talk. I talk a lot, so I appreciate you letting me come up here and rant.
Oh man, it's all good, man. We appreciate you for tapping in, man. You dropped a lot of free game. Hopefully, motherfuckers, man, soak that shit up and get that shit in order, man. Because you definitely dropped some gems for the people today.
I appreciate that. Yeah, hopefully. Like I said, there's a lot of people out there who are, 10 times farther than what I am. They got more shows, more songs, more royalties. So it's just a matter of them taking these opportunities to be able to take advantage of it, especially SoundScan, especially those people who got high views and a high fan base. Like SoundScan allows you to track your sales because those sales are converted into units, and those units are tracked on the charts, on the Billboard charts. Like, this is real shit.
There we go.
Just gotta grind.
Oh, shit. Oh yeah, man. Motherfuckers got to keep grinding, man. That's the name of the game. Got to have your business in order.
Snap it out. More code.
Yep.
What you said, D Money?
Yeah, step it up. Step that game up.
Yep. Straight up.
Step it up. Let's play. What we got in rotation? Let's see. Let's let you hear some Leeta Beeta. Let's see what we got.
All right.
We got some more
Yes.
rotation.
I got a lot of shit. I'm gonna play Money Game. It's me, Good Luck, and D Money. It's a song we did called Money Game.
Okay.
First things first is the team money game. We the gift and the curse. I'm all in for the team. We gon' pop. I guarantee a whole team got bars. I put that on Phoenix. Yeah, we something different. Repeatedly getting mentioned on a good luck instrument. On my bars is like missiles. Bird City all-star shit. What I'm on. I body beast nigga. This Snoop Town Call of Duty. Shaq Diesel in this motherfucker. What it do? My squad thorough. I ain't got a question who's who. I put on winners reppin' top for TMG and Phoenix. So me my gang we gon' show you a couple things. TMG about the money. Stay on the middle route. We outside with this shit. Yeah, you know the motto. Southwest bound to pop. We gon' make sure. TMG is up, nigga. Yeah, we keep score. If ain't no food on my plate, I'ma take yours. If ain't no food on my plate, I'ma take yours.
There ain't no food on my plate, I'ma take yours. There ain't no food on my plate, I'ma take yours. Take yours.
Hey.
Yeah, this shit suck.
We outside riding. We outside sliding. While the mother niggas hiding. They inside, we outside colliding. I'm outside, nigga, knuckle to knuckle. I'm with the hustle, I'm from the struggle. You niggas ain't humble, you niggas want trouble. But we ready for that. TMG built muscle. Flash, this bitch breaking her neck. Flash, go get me the T-Rex. Flash, I just got a big check. Bitch, Corvette.
Chasing down a check and I put that on the set. We gon' make it to the top. I'll place $1 million bet. The words will bet $1 on itself. That's the difference. Execute and kill versus leaving dead. Take their existence online. I name pop TMG getting the mentions about a year in. Hitting the victim lap on niggas of TMG and ain't no so. Whole team get dope. Stacking up this money. Yeah, we on it. Ain't gon' fall off. Step in front of the mic. Lyrics get the popping off. Every song is coming hard. I execute without a flaw. TMG. Yeah, I'm repping the game throughout it all. And I put that on some Phoenix, we gon' ball. Nigga, really on the streets, and we some hitters.
I put that on some Phoenix, we gon' ball.
I don't think that shit in question. Get TMG on the track, we gon' bless it. Take their breath away, yeah, we cardiac arrested. Name action stone, they gon' know us through our history. And one of a kind original, they gon' be another me. Yeah, I told you that the shit for life is TMG. South Phoenix on mine, nigga, come and see.
I get drunk, she get nasty, she wanna strip. Slow down, baby, this is some potent dick. Tell your boyfriend calm down, he don't need the trip. It's TMG.
He don't need the trip.
Money gang, add pressure, kitchen sink in the dresser. Nigga, we do it better, bitch, we get it wetter. Loyal like Uncle Fez, out the mud like buried treasure. Out the mud like buried treasure.
Hey.
Question, man. Would you rather be loved or would you rather be respected?
Love ain't real, my nigga. To me, love can get you killed.
Yeah, right. Respect.
I would definitely say respect it, because if you respect it, then, you know, theoretically, you'll be loved anyway. Respect it.
I think to me, and I see, and I understand why everybody would automatically say respect, because it's a lot of fake love. But this is a theoretical question. So in theory, that it's real love, that respect is automatic.
Wait,
we're talking about.
Wait, when the fuck is it real love? When has it ever been real love? Think about
it. But this is a theoretical question, though. This is if it was real, though. You feel me? I understand your position, because it makes sense. It's all fake. It's all fake. It's all fake.
And that was some rap right there. That was some rap. That right there was some real hip hop right there. From beginning to end, The hook and the closeout. Like that was classic. Like that was like listening to a classic track. Like that shit was dope.
Hell yeah, that's off my new album I just dropped, Arcade Bully 2. Shit,
Okay.
starting like that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, appreciate it. I got a lot of shit in the cut right now. I got a
Okay.
lot of songs in the cut.
Yeah, I like that one. I like the talking at the end too. A lot of guys don't do that anymore at the ending of their tracks. So I
Yeah,
thought
that was
that was something that stood out.
that was actually shout out my nigga King Rose. That was actually from a actual interview that we had did that TMG that we actually had did, and that was a portion of the interview that I had put on the ending of the song.
Okay.
So that's an actual interview
That's what's up.
that we actually had, and that was a real question that they had asked, and that was like our real answer from the interview. So all that
Right.
shit, all that ending, that was like authentic. That wasn't like a skit or planned out. Like that was pulled from an actual interview and put into the song.
Yeah. That's dope.
Yeah,
That's
we be doing.
skill. That's creativity.
Yeah, we got a song with like sports clips in there and shit. I have to send it to you. It's bullshit the remix. It's on the album I dropped last year, Bird City All Stars.
Okay. Yeah, no, for real. Send me some links because I for real listen to them. You know, people send stuff and they want to put spam in people's DMs all the time, and people don't be clicking on shit. But I'll actually sit there and listen to it and vibe to it. You know what I mean? I prefer listening to local music and underground music versus the mainstream music anyway.
Hell yeah, I agree with you on that. I'm not really one to listen to like the radio and shit like that. Like I prefer to not listen to the radio majority of the time. Um, I don't listen to too many people's music. I'm gonna be honest, but if I fuck with somebody's music, I listen to them.
Yeah,
Uh,
you'll add them to their playlist. You know what I mean?
oh, I stream that
Yeah.
shit. I'll go play their Spotify, YouTube videos.
Yeah.
I'll go run that shit up. Most of the people's songs that I play on here, I usually keep them on here and run them for a minute. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to everybody on here. Some of y'all shit gets taken off. It ain't no harm, no foul, but motherfuckers fucking with it and shit. I'm playing that shit.
Yeah.
Facts. But I mean, it gets to a point where I upload so many songs and some of the shit I take off. I usually leave like, I leave a song or two up there, spin that shit. I don't take that shit completely.
Right. You like at least some of it. But that's what's up though, because you're giving opportunities as well.
Oh hell yeah, but that's what I started this shit for. To give people opportunities, to let people tell their story without motherfuckers trying to start drama within motherfuckers telling that shit. So that's why I just bring people on like this for real. Like I don't charge people to be on the show. I bring people onto the show. This shit is streaming to multiple platforms. Um, all that shit, man. But I started this shit for everybody that's doing music. If you look at the podcasters out now, and they all about drama and bullshit. So on here,
Yeah.
we like this is the most honest podcast you're probably gonna come across. Like motherfuckers, even people in the comments, Radical Mike be in the comments tripping, but aside from him, motherfuckers be on here. Motherfuckers keep it real. Ain't no hater shit going on in here. Um, and we got to where we at in like a short time span. Like we haven't been doing this shit for as long as you think. It wasn't even an idea. Like I literally just started this shit to get my niggas and to get my team more seen and heard, and eventually it just built up to what it is now.
Yep.
even to like me running it, how I'm running it. I could show you my first episodes we was doing, and we was just doing that shit straight on Facebook. We didn't. It wasn't no fancy setup. We was just on Facebook, going live. We weren't on multiple platforms. Now we on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook.
Yep.
Um, all my episodes get uploaded to a YouTube channel. I'm kind of behind on that, but I'm catching up. So majority of the episodes get uploaded to a YouTube channel. So I mean, they're there. So on
That's
Facebook,
what's up.
because on Facebook sometimes it mutes the songs, which is understandable. So I upload the shit to YouTube, and they can hear it exactly how they want to hear it, how they need to hear it. Once I
Yeah.
upload it to YouTube, I always send y'all the link. First person I send the link is whoever I did the interview with. So once I upload it, send it to you. Bam. I try to do it right after the episode. So I try to download the episode, upload it, and then by the morning be sending the link. That's my normal process of uploading this.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a good strategy. And like you said, you had to start. You had to start somewhere. And now you
Yeah.
see your growth. Now you see how big it's getting. Like this shit's getting big from not even being from here and then being able to hear about this. That means that it's getting big. You know what I mean? And keep doing it because that's exactly how like Drink Champs was. Drink Champs was hella small. Nobody was listening to it. Next thing you know, Nori started getting a whole bunch of like he just kept getting interviews, booking interviews, booking interviews, booking interviews. And now Drink Champs, we all watch Drink Champs. Now we all waiting for Drink Champs. You know what I mean? So like keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Facts, man. Shit. Hey, I do this every single day, Monday to Monday. I don't think there's a podcast out here that would dare run Monday to Monday. We do this shit
Oh
Monday.
wow.
And a day you won't catch us on live. If you go look back at my last 30 days, we was on here every single day. Every single day we was live. Every single day we run the episode. It's not a day that goes by and you ain't gonna come on 11 o'clock or 10:30 and not catch the late hour show running. We on this one.
Okay.
We be spinning people music. We even be running commercials here and there. We be got a couple
Ah,
commercials we be playing. Oh yeah, we be on it.
okay.
About to be playing motherfuckers videos on here sooner than later. Mm. That's probably the only thing we missing, but it's like we got put right there with the rest of these niggas hella fast.
Yeah, that's what's up.
And it's like
And
we put
when you do the music video, just you know what I mean, $5. Tell people to shoot $5 to send in their video.
right now I ain't even tripping on it. Like to be honest, and a lot of people tell me, you need to charge, but I'm like, bro, like I'm not hurting for money or nothing. Like right
That's why
now,
I said just
this
$5. Just $5.
oh yeah. And some people like, yeah, that's not a bad idea.
I mean, since the videos is a new rolling out, it's new. Like you said, the videos is going to be something new. So if it's so new, then keep the price low but reasonable to where you still get something. So $5 is always that good hitter. 2.99. People like to see that 99.
Mhm.
But at least something to where you get something like you said, it's not about the money. But if you can get an extra $20, cool. That
Yeah.
replaces the tequila, or that replaces, a dub or something. You know what I mean? Just a little something, something. Like, but that's a lot of work. You putting out a lot of work. You know what I mean? Like
Oh, yeah.
to at least somewhere get something back a little bit. You know what I mean? Like I would at least charge a little something, something for the videos, or the new cats that you don't know that's not part of the crew. You know what I mean? Charge them something,
That's my
something.
other thing. That's another thing is that I fuck with everybody. Like on this show, I'll bring anybody is welcome to come on my show. If I have an open day, I'll book
Okay.
a person. It's probably one person, and I ain't gonna get into that, but it's one person I really wouldn't have on the show, like ever. You know what I mean? But anybody other than that, my nigga, it's like I'm bringing them on. I'm making sure that music loaded up and shit. Make sure this shit right.
Right.
I make sure motherfuckers got a proper little thing and this shit's on multiple platforms.
Yep.
I pin this shit to the top of my profile for the whole
Yep.
following day. Like this shit is pinned at the top of my profile now. It'll stay pinned at the top of my profile until 11 o'clock p.m. tomorrow night.
Okay. Okay. That's what's up. Yeah, you on your grind. And
Oh
keep
yeah,
doing
man.
it.
I'll be working, man. And that's the
Keep
first thing
doing
I
it.
saw. Like I see people don't do it every day. They don't do it every couple of days. The money, you guys, the money, the money, the money. My coach, he'll tell you every single day. Whether I want to do this shit, I work Monday through Friday. I got off work today at like 9:30. Literally ran and do everything I had to do, and I was into StreamYard at like right at 10:30. That's why I
Yeah.
had to read the live and shit, but I still was right there.
Yeah.
Like when I mean to tell y'all, like I literally didn't do shit but set up. I walked into the house, set this shit up, and it's here. That's why I didn't have. That's why it was dark because I had to go charge my light up and shit early.
Yeah, man, I feel it. Yep, and D, you a trooper too. Hanging
Oh
in
yeah,
there.
oh yeah, D brother, we been running it. Yesterday's episode like was 5 hours long.
Dang.
That was the longest episode I ever had. That shit's almost at like 400 views right
I'm
now.
not
That
gonna
shit
lie. I
almost at
was
like 400 views. Like niggas be
the
tapping in,
money would have been out of the building at hour number 3. I'm not gonna lie to
and it be late as fuck. Like, but Lita, I'm gonna keep it a band. This was an empty slot. Like nobody was here. I didn't step on no toes. I didn't have to hate on nobody.
Okay.
I just took the time slot, and nobody was on it. And then I'm hella consistent. It's not a day goes by. Like I wake up in the morning. This is what my day was today. I'm gonna say this. I ain't never say this again, but I'm gonna tell y'all today. This is my Monday, and I swear to God, every Monday I do this. Every Monday I get up, roll a blunt, go outside, take my phone, probably call my kids, and I immediately start hitting niggas up. I schedule
Yeah.
I scheduled all the way out to Saturday today.
That's what's
So
up.
like if I haven't talked to a motherfucker today, or if a motherfucker hit me up tomorrow, like, hey, I want to come on the show this week, I'm already booked. They gonna have to holler at me Sunday or beyond. And I tell all my co-hosts that too. Don't book nobody. Don't take no conversation. If they ask Sunday or next week, I'll lock that shit up by Monday night. And today it was like by Monday after by 1:30, 2 o'clock p.m. I had the whole week booked out to Saturday. I probably got Saturday night and Sunday night open because on the weekends we do two shows because I
Oh,
work
okay.
during the week. So Saturday and Sunday we do a daytime special like 1:30, 2 o'clock, and then we do the actual show at like usually on the weekends it's like 9:30, 10 o'clock. But we do two shows during the weekend. So Saturday it's a daytime and a night and the regular show. You could say, at the regular all time.
you.
Okay.
Daytime's
That's
usually
what's up.
And I'll be having guests on the daytime special too. I'm about to start pushing that shit here in a second. But I got a local producer out here. My people's Dre Way. He make beats and shit, so we locked him in for the daytime special. I don't just bring rappers on here. I don't just bring rappers on here. I bring on rappers, producers, beat makers.
Hmm.
Uh, I just told somebody today. I said, if you doing something, y'all come on. If you doing something, you
Yeah.
got a business. If you got a business, come on. We talk to you. Let's
Yeah.
talk.
This
So it's
is
like,
this is an entrepreneur platform. You have a platform available to where anybody can come basically promote what they got going on. So that's dope. Like you said, even a business, like come up here and talk about it. Like it's a great way to get out there and network and to be able to be seen and to see others as well. You know what I mean?
man,
Because we've come across each other. We just haven't had an opportunity yet. So that's why I was like, this was dope.
hell yeah. But this is a cool thing to do. Like, and That's y'all passion. That's my other co-host. Cause me, y'all passion, and D Money. We built this shit into what it is today. Like, and I always say we. They be like, man, you do all this shit, but I be like, nigga, like we run this shit. I don't give a fuck how many interviews I schedule or none of the shit I do behind the scenes. Like I drop a flyer. I made like 5 to 6 flyers today. I made a hell of a probably
Okay.
not that much, but I know I made a few flyers today. Off the top of my head, I know I made a few, and there's still a few I gotta make. Uh, but I promise you, I booked out the whole entire week.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's what's up.
I
That's
be
staying
moving,
consistent on your business and being serious and letting people know that you're for real about this. That's what's up.
and people be fucking with it too. Like, and I know we've been doing it for a while, but to hear the feedback, I got people from other states, other countries that be watching this shit, and they be
Yeah.
like, "Yo, I fuck with your show. I fuck with your show," and I'll be like, hell yeah, man. I appreciate. I say the same thing every time, man. I appreciate you, man, for real, man. Keep tapping in, man. You know, we here for y'all.
Oh yeah.
So I'm definitely here for all the
Definitely.
artists. Cause I see niggas out here like to play favorites and they want to bring on who they want to bring on.
Yeah.
I'm giving everybody they moment of time. I've had everybody, and I've had a lot of people on to this point. Like I got some, I've had some motherfuckers on this motherfucker to this point. And motherfuckers still tapping in. Wait till y'all see the rest of the interviews that I got lined up. This was a hell of a start. I swear to God, this was probably gonna be one of the best ones this week. The one tomorrow's gonna be
Hey.
dope too. I'll let y'all know once I get everything finalized. I'm gonna drop that and let y'all know. It ain't a rapper
Okay.
that's coming on tomorrow anyway, so that's gonna be a hell of a dope interview tomorrow too. I
That's
got a
no,
few.
that's good too. Because other rappers need to learn how to work with other artists who aren't rappers. Everybody got something to offer and bring to the table with different skills. So this is great that you got this platform for everybody to be able to come talk about it and introduce themselves.
Man, I'm telling you, this shit be popping, and I be pushing this shit. I make niggas flyers. A lot of people, I swear to God, and you guys, anybody, I send you your flyer back like that. It don't even
Yeah.
take nothing. I got a whole template for every single flyer for the regular show, daytime special. That shit take like 3 minutes for me to do your flyer, and I'll send it right back to you, literally, right back to you. By the time I
Yep.
send it to you, that shit will fuck around and be posted on my page, stories, and all kind of shit. I be letting them. That's why today I scheduled it. I don't usually do that. I usually just, man, I'm gonna run it. But today I was like, man, let me schedule this shit. That was just my fault. I just didn't get to the stream fast enough. But had I got on it, would have ran straight from there. Motherfuckers would have been able to click that link,
Well,
and that's
I'm
what.
glad you did book. I'm glad you did book.
And a lot of
That's what's
people
up.
look at it different, but it's like this is my mindset on booking. I'm like, we run the show at 11 p.m. If I could get in the hold and be like, motherfucker, lock in at the right time, boom, send me. Once they send the picture, I'm gonna send them the flyer back, and I start promoting right then and there. And
Yep,
all
that's
the
the same thing I do. Yep, yep, right away. No delay.
motherfuckers. This was a hell of a dope interview. I ain't gonna lie. If anybody missed this interview, I feel bad for them.
They missed some gems tonight. They don't know. They don't
They
know. They gonna
y'all passed.
wish. They gonna rewind and replay it 5 times, trying to keep up, trying to listen, taking notes and stuff.
For real, cause like I say, it was definitely some chips dropped tonight, man. Like motherfuckers have no clue. Like man, that was pivotal. Motherfuckers should have been tapped in. Yeah, man. Like I said, man, we every day with this shit, man. Monday to Monday,
I'm with
24.
that.
Yeah, that's the best way to be. And like I said, we ain't stepping on no toes. We ain't hating on nobody. We don't gotta
Nope.
throw shade on nobody. Niggas be trying, we don't gotta speak on nobody else. We not a drama filled platform. None of that shit. I'll
Yep.
fire
100%.
motherfuckers.
Because
This is
there are other shows, but the other shows they be talking about people and putting people down. I'd be like, damn, we can't just kick it.
Like when we first started this shit, and even still to this day, our motto is, man, raw, live, and unedited. Man, we can't script none of this shit. None of this shit is scripted. We don't have secret meetings before we start the show. Like most of the time, like niggas just get on here, and a lot of people here, they're like, what are the topics? You're the topic. This is
You're
about
the
you.
topic.
Let's talk about
Yeah.
you and your music, and whatever else conversation usually happens naturally happens. So it's like there's no script in that. You're always gonna get to a point in the conversation that's gonna lead you out somewhere else, and then opens the door to more conversations. Our episodes used to be capped at like 2 hours, but it's like as you know, you get to talking and talking, and eventually motherfuckers all get comfortable, and you get hella good conversations out of that shit too. And that's what a
Yeah.
lot of these platforms don't have, because they want drama, or they just be on some whole other shit. You go watch majority of these episodes, and we be on the same shit. We smoke on here. Like, ain't like you can't smoke on here. Fire your blunt up and take a shot. We gonna do the same thing. We take shots
Right.
together sometimes. Like, nigga, everybody take a goddamn shot. Like, this is a
Right.
show.
Everybody grown.
That's why I say this is the adult for, like, this is the shows for adults. Like, this is the adult show. We be chilling. We have a wide variety of topics. Like,
Right.
why?
Right.
Especially got passion here. He ain't feeling too well.
Feel fucking horrible. But what's going on with Mike? That motherfucker look mad in the comments. What y'all did to him?
I banned him from commenting, bro. Sometimes Radical Mike just be outside.
Yeah, he is pissed, y'all.
That's fine. Hey,
That's
bro. Hey,
hilarious.
man. I be having to remind people, bro. I don't like. He be the only one I be having to ban, bro. But it get to a point where I'm like, bro, you got your show. Go do that over there. Like, don't bring your negative energy in this motherfucker, because I will block your ass. Just to show everybody I'm not capping or lying. Like, I watch this motherfucker from Facebook at the same time while I run the show. So there's never a moment in time where I can't quickly block a nigga and stop them from commenting. And Radical Mike, I let him get a few comments in. Then the last one, I was like, all right, fucking, I'm gonna block him. I blocked him twice to make sure. I'm still watching the live, so I'm like, I know what gets seen. If I hit the button on his ass right now, if you watch him from Facebook, it'll take all his comments away, and it'll say this person is now banned from commenting on the stream.
Well, damn.
What?
But but you gotta control this shit, bro, because people like Radical Mike. One Radical Mike is like 72. He's like old. So, you know, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. And I've had conversations with Radical Mike off the air and shit. And, you know, that's why he's not on the screen. He was in the comments, and I just click of a button and nigga, you're gone. Like, it may show to people on StreamYard, but on Facebook, it says this nigga's now blocked.
Dang. Dang. Blocked.
Don't play no games with nobody on this motherfucker. Hit the button. This is a good energy zone, man. I like to keep it that way.
Hell yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to come back soon.
Oh man, you always welcome to come back. You always welcome to come back. I'll let motherfucker on. If you even just want to pop on here, like I just want to come pop on and talk some shit, nigga, I'll send ask them. We'll send a link, man. Sure. Like a lot of these shows only let they so-called crew or click on. Like, we are going to send you the link. If somebody get too active in the comments on some shit, we'll send them the link. Like, you want to talk some shit, nigga? Come on the damn camera.
No, come on in then. Yeah, let's talk about it.
Takes
That's what we're here for. Let's talk about it.
Oh yeah, we definitely here on the late hour show. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, some of these episodes have got fucking wild. Some of these episodes have got, like, we be breaking shit on here all the time. It be some wild shit be happening, but I love this shit. I do this shit every night.
That's what's up.
People be getting exposed and shit.
Yeah, a couple niggas just got exposed on here, and they don't even be like we set them up for that. Like I ain't even gonna say his name, but I brought an artist on here to get interviewed, and you know how somebody just do so much shit, and even when you try not to focus on that bullshit, it just comes. So that's what happened. You know, he was on bullshit and was like harassing some other motherfucker, and he got caught out on this shit, which led up to a whole bunch of other shit. And he just like spent like 2 hours getting purely exposed.
Mm. Damn.
To the point where at the end of the show, I had to like have like a kind of like an intervention with this nigga. I was like, bro, like you realize this went from talking to your music to talking to your bullshit for 2 hours, and you was capping and shit, so you was getting caught up for like 2 hours. I didn't even mean for it to go that way.
Dang.
But we pride ourselves on not capping on this motherfucker. So if a motherfucker get on here lying, you got like a 9 out of 10 chance of getting exposed because somebody gonna be like bullshit, and then we gotta look into.
And shit, and I'm like, at the end of the day, that's life. And to be called out on a show, I'm like, ooh, that's a lot. Like, live in your
Yeah,
truth, be your truth, and speak your truth. That way, nobody got nothing to say. Or, you know what I mean? If someone is mad, at least they know the truth. Like, at least,
for real.
that's some shit.
It's been a couple, and this is like the perfect show because like most of the time, like it's always somebody who don't want to keep it 100, and they be like, "Oh, it ain't no problem." Then you bring a motherfucker on camera, then they get it full throttle exposed, and you be like, "Nigga, I thought you said this nigga was cool with you."
Right. I swore
So
we get along. I didn't know we didn't get along.
Yeah, that should be horrible.
and
Yeah.
like I be having to remind people I'm an artist first. So since I've been doing this podcast shit, like y'all wouldn't imagine the type of shit that comes across my desk. Like, and I'd be like, damn, nigga, like, if I was a grimy nigga, bro, I could make niggas look bad. But it's like, I be getting some shit across my desk, and I be like, damn, nigga, like, make it make sense, bro. But you know what I'm saying? I'm a real nigga, though. So I'll leave it in the inbox. But yeah, don't get it fucked up. Some shit in here across my desk, and I'll be like, all right, nigga, all right, I'm not gonna let that one just sit on the desk, my nigga.
You're like,
It
this
don't
is
be
the topic
no
for the night.
like it don't really be no crazy shit, but I ain't that type of nigga though. Like
Yeah.
you hear
And if
shit
you're over
about
here, if you're working your job and doing this anyway, then you're not in no drama anyway. It all comes to you for other people to drop it out. You know what I mean? But that doesn't go back on you. You're the one who just
shit.
gave a platform. That's all. You're the one who went above and
I be
beyond. They're the ones who could end up snitching on themselves and getting themselves into little traps and stuff. They're bad
yeah,
for lying. Stop
I
trying to
just
pump
bring it
yourself
up.
up more than what it is.
I just be bringing it up on camera, like yeah, come on, fuck it. Unless
Mm-mm.
yeah, so sometimes I'll be like hell no. Like if I got a guest on, like niggas ain't coming on here with their bullshit. Especially if I get a heads up they want to come on here, I'll be like nah, nigga.
You're like, not today, nigga, not today.
You like
Hell
that?
no, man.
Right there.
So that's what's up, though.
The hell is that? That's probably y'all passion.
Yeah, your podcast popped up on the damn cell phone.
That's good. I mean, niggas, it's out there. I got like 21 shares. You be sharing
Man.
shit, bro. Like, I love doing
That's
this shit every night. Like sometimes I be tired and shit, but nigga, I wouldn't stop doing that shit for nothing.
hell yeah. And marketing is key. Even if you're tired, just post it out. That's what you gotta do
Oh shit, every day, every day. I'm
every
telling you,
day.
yeah, I be on it. Every single day, every episode I do, I be pushing. Especially like if I have somebody on, that shit's getting pushed all day from
Yep,
multiple people. Once I post that shit, it gets shared like 5, 6 times automatically.
yep. Oh yeah. I be posting morning, lunch, and dinner. And if I'm up, I'll still get in around this time and go in and post as well. I
I be
just try to
trying.
make sure marketing is key.
I be trying to make sure I get all my platforms and shit. Sometimes I'll make it. I know. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all be tagging me on Instagram. I'll be resharing that shit like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. My Twitter. I'm on Twitter too. So that's really the platform. Like, but Twitter is hella like you got to be on that shit like 24/7. So
I
like I be
noticed
on
that.
Twitter.
I have a Twitter too. I just didn't really know how to like push it. Like, but I see that you have to be on it, like crazy in order for it to build.
You have to like hella engage. Twitter is the one platform that you real life have to engage with people. You gotta
Yeah,
hit up. It's like it's not
you got to
like
reply to
Facebook.
all their stuff.
Like I be having mad people in my motherfucking inbox on Twitter with all kind of crazy shit. Most of them people I be like, no nigga, I'm good, but I be reaching out to I be tagging all the big name people and shit. Like when I do get on Twitter, like man, I be getting
Yeah,
followers. I got a nice amount. Uh, we live on Twitter right now. We live on my Twitter page right now. A lot of people don't use Twitter. So like
yeah,
sometimes I run into people and they be like, I fuck with Twitter. Some people don't really fuck with it. So it's like it's hit or miss, you know what I mean?
yeah,
I be really reaching out to DJs and all kind of extra shit on Twitter to be honest. Like
yeah, yeah.
Twitter is like Facebook, but it's more business opportunity. You're gonna get more of a serious. It's bullshit on there too, but you'll actually come across some legit shit sometimes. Like I've came across music blogs and shit that I've sent my shit into music blogs and all kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like you can ask a question like that on Twitter and get hella that's some shit on Facebook. You might get 1 or 2 replies. You post that shit on Twitter, and motherfuckers you're gonna get like 8 or 9 different ones.
Yep, that's true.
Honestly,
That's why there's benefit in learning how to use all your channels as if it's our TV. You know what I mean? You got to put people onto your channel. So yeah, you just got to keep doing what you're doing. Because that's how it was for me too. When I first started using Twitter, it was nothing, and then I started like you said, tagging and like getting in conversations and replying, and ended up hitting up like DJs, producers, different A&Rs, people that be on there on the Twitter. And now I get like a little bit of boost from my Twitter. So I'm like, okay, so now I know at least 28 to 32 views are going to come off my Twitter. So I have to know to make sure I post the same thing on all my other channels on my Twitter as well. It's Twitter's slower, but at the same time, it's only because I'm like still trying to learn Twitter. And it's getting there. And it all depends on what I post. But it's true. You can post some crazy ass shit and Twitter will be popping and nothing will happen on Facebook. So sometimes it's the same thing with Instagram. So it just depends on utilizing all them channels. I'm still trying to figure out this TikTok shit. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But
Instagram is like as far as like with the show, I'll say with the show it's tricky for me on Instagram because I
okay,
can't
because you have to be on
stream.
live, huh?
I can't stream to
What?
Instagram.
Oh, what's your TikTok?
Oh,
Just a little bit
Yeah.
of.
Man, I'm in the next week. I'm gonna be able to go live on TikTok. You got to get 1,000 followers on there.
I know we got. Yeah, we gotta have
I
a.
can go live now.
You lucky
Yeah,
in
we
hell.
gotta have.
I'm
We gotta have.
at,
I've
I'm at
been working,
We gotta
man. I've been grinding, man. I'm trying to get this because I heard TikTok be paying out too. So I've been working on this TikTok.
yeah,
That's another check.
my homeboy gets
have.
700 off of there.
Dang. See, that's a good amount. That's almost a part-time job.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah, that's what
saying.
I'm saying. Learning these multiple buckets.
Hell
Yeah, I'm about to
yeah.
figure this shit out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, TikTok is man. It's a definitely a way to do it. Like, you can promote yourself hella heavy. Like, I think the most plays I've got on the TikTok on my shit was like maybe like it was like 700 or more.
Okay.
700 or more. Like, but I average a few hundred. Like, if I post something on TikTok right now, is good for like
That's
at
good.
least 200 or 300 at the least. My shit is good for. And
Yeah,
that
that's
ain't
good.
like I be posting my fucking single artwork, put some effects behind that shit, and choose one of my
My
songs from the library and run
my
that shit.
my
Yep.
most on TikTok is 67 6,706.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just
tell you,
got
bro.
that.
TikTok, you
Yeah,
could
that's
do numbers.
popping.
I just got that today.
I don't
Dang.
either. I used
And
to
then
post on
the
TikTok a
shit, the
lot,
TikTok shit.
but I stopped fucking with TikTok a lot. The last TikTok I did 664. That was the one I did for my single I just dropped, Tekken.
Those are some good numbers, though.
I got a
That's what I'm saying.
few.
Like, those are still really good numbers.
My
I'm
highest
trying.
one is let's see. I think it's 1920. That's
Is
my highest.
your name all together on there?
I'm trying to look it up too. Yes, ALEETA and then BEETA. So it's Alita Beta on my TikTok.
Oh,
Yeah,
Alita.
Yeah,
I just followed you
ALEETA.
right now. Just followed you right
Oh,
now.
okay. Oh, you got 1,300, huh?
Yeah, I just saw that.
We getting there.
Yeah, I need to get back on my TikTok shit.
Yeah, for real. Cause they paying. I don't know what the fuck Facebook doing.
I
So
do a lot
Facebook is paying too, but you have to be personally invited into it's like a program that they have, a meta program, and they pay you for X amount of streams or views that you get on Facebook. As long as you don't
Oh,
you have to pass their guidelines.
I probably don't pass their guidelines.
I used to be on it, but then the moment I started posting other kind of content that was not me, that's when I went off the guidelines, I guess. Like it needs to
Oh,
only just be you. Is is the catch. You know what I mean? If I post Timmy falling down the hill, that's damn near 10,000 views with Timmy falling down the hill, but Facebook isn't going to count that. So that's where
yeah.
the catch is, where Facebook is paying and how they're paying. They have specific rules, I guess, but they're paying. They pay whatever this new meta is. You know what I mean? They're paying now. And so is Instagram, from what I heard. They have a new program out on Instagram.
Hmm.
That's how I heard about the TikTok. Cause I was like, oh shit, they got these programs. I was like, oh, okay. And somebody was like, yeah, if you're making money off your Facebook, then you can make money off your TikTok too. And I was like, oh, okay, let me look into
Man,
that.
that
And
shit's
now I just
smart.
gotta get used to going back live again and just getting back live and being on the screen.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm about to start doing.
Yeah.
I just got to figure out how I want to be presented on there.
I
Yeah,
just be
that too.
myself
Make
on
sure you know how to
here.
get out there.
I just be myself on here. Shit.
TikTok, they want you. They
You
want you
gotta
to
have
be a.
like over 1,000 followers or some shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the rules. the rules. That's how it is too with the YouTube. It took me years to get my YouTube up, to
Well, it's
even get any
some.
revenue off my YouTube.
I know how to stream this to YouTube. I just got to do it from a computer.
Oh,
But I
okay.
know how to get it. I know how to get it to where you can go live. You got to have the YouTube. I think it's Studio or some shit. It's some because I looked it up because I tried to do it because I'm trying to get this streaming to YouTube too. So once I get to a computer and be able to like actually get into the shit, then it's an option where
Yeah.
you gotta turn on some kind of option if it's there to allow streaming onto your channel. Um, Other than that, you can't go live.
Yep. Yep. You're right about that on the YouTube.
Because even for
And
me
yeah,
to
like you
run
said,
this
it's
show,
usually for the computer.
because even like for me to run this show on YouTube, I had to turn on the setting inside of YouTube to allow this shit to run like that.
Right.
Like Instagram doesn't allow shit like this. Like Instagram's not gonna let you run a show like this through to Instagram as a destination. It's not possible.
Yeah.
You have to
It'll
go
be like
live.
30 minutes and then they'll cut you off and you can't even save it.
But I mean, once like in about a week or two, it's a way. It's just not gonna be the same experience for people on Instagram. Um,
Right.
they ain't gonna be able to like see the show, so it'll be a whole different type of get down.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's true though. It's true though. And I was just looking up the little Facebook rules or whatever, exploring the ways you can start earning with monetization tools to help you earn money at every stage of your content journey. Facebook pays you out with Facebook stars. They have a bonus program. Join a bonus program and earn money based on your performances, earnings, or content challenges that reward you when you reach a certain milestone. And then they have monetization tools, get flexibility to earn money on your own terms in ways to make sense for you and your community and your content. Check eligibility to apply. So it's that simple to just, apply for the request or whatever for Facebook.
Mm.
Check that out.
Understanding their policies, their rules. Meta's up in here, they got it. They got it up in here. I've only gotten 2 checks from Facebook, but I know that they give out the money. They got the money.
Facts.
And I'm always in Facebook jail. I'm in Facebook jail right damn now. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do no business with them. Fuck them.
I guess damn Facebook jail. I'm like, y'all just trying to hold people back
Hell yeah.
that don't want us to be great.
Yeah,
They know what it is. They know we out here trying to figure out how to get this money. But I'm not doing no stupid shit for it because some of these people will be doing some dumbass shit on the TikToks.
yeah.
I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
That's lit as fuck. She was definitely done. This was a lit ass interview.
This was good. I definitely appreciate y'all time.
You welcome. She's been on here. We've been on here damn near 3 hours.
Almost.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to skedaddle though, and I'm gonna have to get out of here though in a minute though, because I work tomorrow too. I know you say you do this though. This is what you do. You're able to do this and rock like this. I'm like,
man, you all good, man. I appreciate you for tapping in. I always tell people they free to stay however long they want to stay. You know what I'm saying? I know it's I know it's late, so I mean, you get some people that stay. You know, I've had motherfuckers write this shit out to the end of the show.
Dang.
That like last night. Last night was actually my record longest show.
Yeah, you
Five
said
hours.
5 hours.
Never had a 5 hour show before. I went 4 hours and some change. That was like five. That was over. It was a little over 5 hours. Like with multiple people on there still. Like yeah, so that was
Dang.
late. So like sometimes that shit happens. Then you have Radical Mike. He kind of tries to piggyback off the show. Like he'll go live and about the late hours. I
And
mean,
go talk about it.
there's a lot of shit that I just pay no never mind to and kind of just do me. Um,
Right.
like I said, I
I
do
feel
this
it.
shit every motherfucking day. Every motherfucker.
I feel it.
When the bars I-95 event happened, I got the first recap of that shit, and I got proof. I can send it. I'll send it to you. Check the date. I got to talk to the first person that was at the event that night, same night of the event. So I mean, you get a lot of little perks doing this shit around this time, man. I can say that, man. You come across a lot of shit, run into a lot of people. They be like, "Yo, let me hop on the show." You don't know what the fuck they about to drop a bomb on, but it
Right.
like, yo,
Right.
we break songs on this motherfucker and everything. We broke a few records. I can't really count, but I know we broke quite a few records on here already, like songs. Like we broke a few songs on this motherfucker. Like I can't even recall off the top of my head, but I know at least like five. At least like
Yeah.
five songs got played on here first before they got played anywhere else.
Okay.
We be outside. We do this shit every day
When
though.
I drop my new release, I'm gonna shoot it to you.
Yeah, like we always say, if you got any promotional little clips, any little commercial shits you got for your vegan or promo videos, we'll spin that motherfucker on the show. We play commercials and shit on here too.
Okay.
We
Okay.
do all that shit. We'll play your promo videos, all that shit.
Okay. I'm with that.
It could be up to
That's what's
like
up.
2 minutes. I be testing with the lens. The longest one I put on here was like 2 minutes. That's just a test. I be testing out different time frames, but it could be anywhere from 15 seconds to 2 minutes. We'll play that motherfucker. Play.
That's what's up. Yeah,
Got like,
I appreciate that. This is dope. I'm definitely gonna keep tapping in and come back in for another interview.
oh hell yeah, man. We gonna keep playing your music and all
Okay.
that shit.
Slap that shit.
Like people have sent in clips before, and I played it. I played that shit for a couple of days, and I don't just play it once. I be telling people play that shit for a week straight. Every single night I'll play your shit. Every single night I'll play your promo video.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I was running a little deal with niggas for a minute, but ain't nobody tap in. I'm gonna probably run it again. But I was telling niggas I'll promo that shit for $15 for a full 7 days on this motherfucker. We go
Yeah.
Monday to Monday. So
Yeah,
from Monday
sure.
to
That's what I offer.
Monday,
I offer people the same exact thing. If you need promo, if you need help, promoting and pushing stuff, putting stuff in different groups, getting stuff tagged over to other people, like $15, we can help network and push it around. So I get what you're saying. You know what I mean? It's up to somebody to want to take it and bite it because somebody needs it. So I'm like, at the end of the day, you should bring it back up again. You should bring that back up.
the only
Okay.
exception I have to that is if I have a guest on the show, then that's free. You know what I'm saying? And,
Yeah.
Is your
I'm a
music
But all
on
the other
Apple
people
Music?
that want to add in, they need to be charged.
Your music on Apple Music?
Yeah.
You gotta put a leader, bro. I swear to God, I was doing that same shit and almost got
Yeah, I
fresh.
was looking for it. Okay, Alita.
Until I saw a leader, I had
Yeah.
to scroll down, and then I put the A in front of it, and I was like, because when I put the flyer on my story, and I was trying to find your music, and I was like, why ain't this shit popping up? Then finally it popped up, and I was like, oh, I was missing the A. Then all
Yeah.
you
Cause like so it's Alita, aka Lita B, on Apple Music. When I
Oh yeah, I
first
got it.
started out, I didn't know that you can't go back and change your name on stuff. So my stage name is Lita Beta, but my real name is Alita. And when I was going and making stuff, I was using my Gmail account that had my real name to make my name on my accounts. So next thing I knew, everything is Alita, aka Lita B, instead of Lita Beta. And when I went back to go try to change it to Lita Beta, I was told that the pop-up comes up on the screen that says you can't change the name. So whatever your name is, you got to stick with it, or now you have to re-record under your new name. You know what I mean? But
I mean, it's the way around it.
everybody already knows me as Lita Beta, so I had to make sure that I got both names trademarked. Alita, aka Lita B, and Lita Beta. I had to trademark both of them because I've been technically using both of them for 10 years now and didn't know that I was using both of them.
I mean, it's a way around that shit. It's just kind of strenuous. You would just have to take all your music down and then re-upload it under your new name.
Yeah. And it's
You
getting like, and that's why I get that. So it's like from now on, you just have to make sure that you upload under the name that you want to upload. You know what I mean? And I noticed that too. With BMI, when it was coming to report my performances, you have to, of course, use your name on there. And on there, as a songwriter, it's my first and last name. It's not even my stage name on BMI as a songwriter. So there was a lot of things that I had to learn when it came to the name game. And then I was like, fuck it, just get it both trademarked and call it good. You know, make money off both of them. But Alita is my real name, so anybody better be trying not to use my name. It's trademarked though.
All right. Hell yeah, man. I definitely appreciate you tapping in. I know you said you about to skate here shortly.
Yeah, I'm about to go to bed, bro. I gotta get up in a few hours. I gotta be at work at 7. So
Oh shit. Go ahead, man. We ain't gonna hold you up.
yeah, so I'm gonna call it good, but I'm definitely gonna keep, you know, tapping in, following y'all, talking to y'all, bugging y'all, double tapping on your screens and shit. Send me your stuff so I can bump it too. Hopefully we can do this again in a few weeks and link up and see where we're at. You know what I mean? See what work has been done and take it from there.
Hell yeah, man. Tap in with me, most definitely.
For sure. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your time as well, y'all. I do hope that you guys enjoy the rest of y'all night, morning, evening, whatever. You know what I mean? But definitely hold it down and we're gonna tap in soon.
All right, bet.
Okay, for
This
sure.
episode will be on YouTube hopefully in the morning.
Hey, they got shit to learn from once they see this.
There we go.
All right, knowledge is power.
Knowledge
Y'all
is
stay
power.
up.
All right, you
Yeah.
too, man. Thanks for tapping in.
All right, you too. Thank you.
Shout out Lita Beta for tapping in, man. There was a lot of game dropped today. Hopefully y'all soak that shit up, man. Like the video, share the video, make sure y'all run this motherfucker up, man, for real. Y'all passion. What's going on, man?
I fucking feel horrible.
Feel horrible. I feel you, man. I feel fake.
I'm about to walk my ass to the stove.
Yeah, I'm not about to walk to the store, nigga. I'm about to fuck this food up. Yeah, nigga. Nigga was on this motherfucker till like 4 or something in the morning last night.
Yeah.
5-hour episode last night.
Yeah, that shit was wild. What the fuck is up with Radical Mike, bro? What?
He outside his body, bro. I'm not telling. Radical Mike is a strange one, bro. Sometimes it's like you never know what the fuck Radical Mike be on.
Anybody got time for that shit?
And I fuck with Radical Mike. I say that all the time. He's just I don't know, bro. Maybe he's like Sean Bender. He's just in character all the time.
Damn.
I mean, I don't know, bro. I mean, I don't know. I always say it's like, you know, when you have personal conversations with motherfuckers and then you see them online carrying themselves a certain type of way, kind of make, you know, question.
That shit weird. We don't be changing at all.
At all, my nigga. I'm the same nigga on this motherfucker as I am in person. Straight up. Go in the house, nigga, you talking to bitch, I saw.
You said, I'm gonna call you on the phone. Let's get off this shit.
You said what?
I said, I'm gonna call you on the phone. Let's get off this.
All right, nigga, we can wrap it up. All right, man. Thanks for tuning in to the Late Hour Show, man. I'm Yogi Loco, man. This is y'all passion. Shout out Leeta Beeta for tapping in, man. We out of here. Y'all catch us tomorrow. Flyer will be dropping tomorrow, man. We out of here.